totally late. Caleb. Caleb, I need you. I got a task for you right now, all right? Anybody who says the word late in their message, I want you to snipe for the next 5 minutes. The next 5 minutes, anybody who has the word late in it, snipe their message. And if they say it twice, 5-minute timeout. All right? All right? Yes, I'm late. I know I'm late. It drives me nuts when I already know that I'm late and then chat spams late. As if I don't know I'm already late. I don't want to hear it, bro. I simply don't want to hear it. That shit kills my mood so fast. So fast. Yeah, you don't have almost 2 hours late. But you know what? Old Oshawaves would have said, well, 2 hours late, no stream for you guys. But I'm not streaming again the rest of the week. So I was like, fuck it, I'll go live late. And you want the truth? You guys want the honest to God truth? You know why I was late? Because I laid in bed for an hour and a half watching YouTube. That's the truth. I woke up at 1:30 and I was like, shit, bro, I'm gonna be late for stream. And then I fell asleep again. And then I woke up and it was 5 minutes before stream. And you know what I did? I ignored my phone. I laid in bed. I watched Mr. Raffle Waffles cover the Black Ops 1 campaign story. I then watched Alt barb his hut for like 45 minutes. I was like, oh, I should probably get out of bed now. No excuse. Nothing. I'm gonna be real. I'm a human being, bro. I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to do it. So I didn't. And I didn't send a noti. I just no excuse. So you know what? I'm late, but I'm here now. And you know what? Next time, if I see late spammers, the next time I just won't stream at all. If it's that big of a deal, I just won't stream at all. But I feel like the majority don't feel that way. I feel like most people would rather better late than never. It is the saying, and I feel like it's the saying for a reason. So here we are. Here we are. We are here, returning to this god-awful dread that is Popplio. This evil fucking monster. Also, oh my god, Amber, how the hell do you still have your streak, bro? I haven't seen you in like 9 years. Motherfucker, what? 105 streak? Brother, I haven't seen you in 9 years. What are you talking about? Also, 155 streak, go crazy, Khalib. Go fucking crazy, bro. Go crazy. Go stupid. Ah, go crazy. Ah, go stupid. Go crazy. Just a pair of headphones. What's up, gamer? Hold on. I'm gonna say hi to everybody and then I read messages. What's up, Tony Baloney? Serenix Lean Show, bro. Alla Logan Panda. Caitlin, dude, it's been a minute. Caitlin, how are we? Welcome on in. Hello, hello. Goofball, welcome to the stream, homie. Hope you're having a great freaking Tuesday, now, bro. It's Tuesday, right, Job? I think it's Tuesday. Magnus, welcome on in. Sauce. Hello, hello. Alpaca, welcome back. LV, it's good to see you. Rory, cursing. Hello, gamers. Hello, Sir Poopy 200, I guess. I guess Sir Poopy 200 gets a hello, too. Zinx, what's up, dude? How we doing? How we doing? Nemi, pair of headphones. I said it twice, but fuck, we ball. KMC, that's the stranger danger I haven't seen in a minute. How you been, bro? It's good to see you. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. Okay. Now I said hello to everybody. Let me read y'all's chats, bro. I just want to say hi to everyone real quick. Any ones that I missed that were important, anyways. So like, Poopy's saying, at least you're honest. Go fuck yourself. I'm gonna just ignore that. I'm gonna pretend that message doesn't even exist. How many know who that Super Poopy 200 guy is? Never heard of him before. Who is that guy? Who is it? What's up, Kage? I didn't even see you, bro. What's up, bro? I've been watching streams, but I've certainly been enjoying these titles every evening. Listen, man. Listen, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I can't believe we're still here. I cannot believe we are 34 hours deep. Good W reminder to start the timer. 34 hours deep into this hunt with 9 screens. Chat, quickly, someone do the math. 270 times 34. We get 270 encounters an hour. We've been here for 34 hours. Whatever the answer is, that is the amount of encounters we've done. And still no fucking shiny Popplio, so. Blowing up the moon is pretty crazy. Yeah, I think Groot is kind of a pussy. He tried to steal the moon, but like, what good is stealing the moon if it's just gonna sit there on display? You know what I mean? Like, that's not cool. So I feel like if we blow up the moon, we send a message out to everybody, including the Pokemon devs, so they realize, oh, this motherfucker's not playing around, bro. We better give him a shiny Popplio, or otherwise, next is gonna blow up the sun, and then we all die. So, hopefully they lock in and they slide the shiny Popplio for the one time. But of course, it's not this reset, and it won't be next reset, or the reset after, or the reset after, or the one after that, or the one after that, because this game hates me. I'll get smile. Type 1 if true. EP waves, yes, very EP. I can't hold you. I cannot hold you, bro. Absolutely not Lunala. Well, I guess it's fine considering this is Pokemon Sunshine only. What do you mean not Lunala? What are you talking about? Is it not Lunala? What is the context to that statement? What are we talking about? What is the lore? Not Lunala. What were you expecting Lunala for? I don't think I've done anything Lunala related in the past 6 or 7 years. The last time we did something Lunala related was when we were hunting for Lunala for the Psychic Shiny video, which was in 2024. So I must know what the fuck you're talking about. I need to know the lore. Papa's about to make you crawl back in. No. Also, for those who didn't read the Discord announcements, I don't blame you. I don't know how to read either. I'm live today, and then I'm not live for like the rest of the week. Tomorrow, my sister's coming from the East Coast, so I'm gonna go pick her up, and I'm gonna spend time with her. And then obviously she's gonna be here for a couple days, but Thursday I have to fast, and I don't think I want to stream for that. Also, she's still gonna be here. And then Friday they're shoving a camera down my throat. No homo. So yeah. I was informed that the likelihood is very minuscule. However, I would still like to inform you there's the risk, as there always is, that I will be put into a coma for weeks. Now, the risk is below 1%, but we're shiny hunters. We know that's low-key, not one out of 100. That's not crazy odds, low-key. That's not crazy odds at all. So just so you know, there was like, if you don't hear from me for like, if I don't go live Saturday and you don't hear anything from me, I'm in a coma. All right, just so y'all know. Again, likelihood slim to none, but I'm a shiny hunter, bro. I know that 1 out of 100, like 1% chance, pretty good odds. So yeah, 99% chance I'm fine, but just worst case scenario, just so you guys know, I'll be eeping for a couple of weeks, and then I'll have to do like a 200-hour stream marathon or something, because my biggest worry isn't the fact that I'll be in a coma for weeks. It's that when I wake up, I'm gonna have a lot of bills to pay, you know, because I'm gonna be sleeping for like 6 weeks. Those bills aren't gonna pay themselves, so we'll have to compensate with like another 200-hour stream or some bullshit again. As long as we're not in the underground, I can do it. That's my thought process. If we don't go back to the underground, I can totally do another marathon stream. Last marathon stream was kind of fun, though. I can't lie. Type one of you were there, bro. Who knows ball? Who was there for the marathon stream? Thank you for breaking me out of nothing to do. Holy shit, I came down here 3 years and I still did the thing I was supposed to do. And I can finally get up. Lock in. I mean, do what you gotta do, bro. Do what you gotta do, twin. Also, I am very behind on chats. Forgive me. Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. It's my birthday in 6 days? Shit, bro. What do you got planned for your birthday, bro? What do y'all got going on? Grand, what's up, dude? Welcome on in. Yo, Oshawave on my birthday? Oh shit. 6 days from now it's Zin's birthday, and it's your birthday now. Happy birthday, bro. What have you got going on today? Chat, do y'all celebrate your birthday? Be real. Do y'all be celebrating your birthday or not? I feel like music's a little quiet. Let me know. I feel like it's a little quiet. Maybe it's just a song. Fuck this song. Sure, this song's cool. Very, like, not really needed, but... Waves, you're about to reach half odds, bro. Billy, we are double over odds, twin. What are you talking about? 9,180 encounters, by the way. That's absurd. Think of the shiny like cursing. Think of the shiny like... Or curse frog, not cursing, sorry. Apologies. Pastel's first time and only message in the Switch chat is 6-7. Okay, I need to know the lore. How do you say the fairy girl from Legends ZA? Jacqueline? Is that how you say it? Is that her name? Is that how you pronounce that? You know what I'm talking about? The fairy pink girl? I have no idea how to say that girl's name. Actually, I have no clue. Did I say it right? Yeah, is it Jacqueline? Dude, that shit's like crazy as fuck to say, bro. It's always the French people, man. They always gotta ruin shit, bro. Why can't they just be normal? SMH my forehead. That was 2004? Yes, unfortunately that was 2004. If the moon blows up, we'll be fucked regardless. We rely on the moon more than you think. No, you rely on the moon because you howl every time there's a full one and you rip your t-shirt in half. I don't rely on the moon because I'm a basement dweller. I don't see the moon, nor do I see the sun. Your throat's gonna hurt for like a day or two after the thing. Well, then hopefully they just keep me knocked the fuck out. But that's good to know, I guess. I've said it once, I've said it again. But a one-time chat, let me be clear. No way, he did the thing. How'd he do that? Whoa. You guys don't want to know why, so let me be clear. Let me tell you, you don't want to know why. And I'm not going to tell you, but you really don't want to know. Kind of gross. It's not really gross. I just seen a spider. And I wanted to murder it. Sorry. I know I just said I wasn't going to tell you, but then I thought about it. It's actually not that big of a deal. I just seen a spider. Let me open my Twitch chat again so I can see you guys. Hi, chat. Coma waves. Dude, that'd be cool, but I'd be like Como. Or Komala. Oh my god, is his name Komala because he's in a coma? Because he's a coma koala? Oh. That's clever, bro. That's clever. Wave casually admits to murder on stream. Oh yeah, one time I killed a family of 4. In GTA.
Dragon
Smile.
Ballistic says him stealing your shiny luck and you can't do anything about it. Mohahaha.
I can't do anything about it? You want to fucking bet, brother? Mods, bam Dragon Ballistic and Twitch chat in the Discord. Permanently. Get them out of here. Perma-ban them both. No troll. Ban them both. Don't unban. Get them the fuck out of here permanently. Talk about I can't do nothing about it. Talking about I can't. Tater, I'm gonna remove your mod, bro. What part of don't unban him do you not understand? This motherfucker Tater does more anti-mod actions than mod actions. I swear to God. I swear to God. Tater, I'm about to remove your. I'm about to perma-ban you next, twin. Tater's the GOAT? Yeah, well, I don't give a fuck, bro. See you later, twin. Perma-ban, bitch. Yo, mama. Talk about I can't do nothing. Question my authority again. Thanks for the heads up, though, Cog. That's good to know, bro. Goat's about to be man's down for 3 days, hopefully. Hopefully it's not too long. I'm gonna be sucking on a fuck ton of lollies, bro. What do you guys call them? Because I feel like lollies is a weird way. You guys are like the... I'm just gonna go grab one. Sure you guys what I'm talking about. I need to know what y'all motherfuckers call these, because I hear a million different names. Sucker. Oh. These. What do you call these? What do you call one of these? That's what I want. I've heard so many different names: lollies, suckers, ice pops. Too many. Far too many. So I want to know what the official canon name for them is. Popsicle, ice lolly, freezy, disicle. All right, you're not funny. Ice lolly, freezies, lollies. See, there's so many fucking names. Why? Why can't we just collectively agree on one name? Doing laser tag for my birthday? Laser tag is peak, bro. Chat, when was the last time y'all went to laser tag, dog? Why is that like that? That bothers me, dog. Laser tag is so fire. I gotta do that soon. Gen 5 Shiny Dream Hunt Subathon. Loki might have to, dog. If I end up going into a coma, might have to. I've done nothing today. I got an old OGTS. That was pretty sick. W, bro. It's your birthday, twin. You're supposed to do nothing. Fuck it. It's your one day, bro. If you want to be a lazy chud, be a lazy chud. It's your birthday. Who cares? My gift for my birthday this year is Pokemon Ultra Sun and still ain't here yet. So literally just go grab it, bro. Mega lol. We had everything in science. My teacher was a bitch. Wow. That is so evil. Doesn't the tide rely on the moon? Oh, that's some hippy dippy fairy tale bullshit, bro. That's like saying mermaids are real and dragons roam the earth and climate. No, just kidding. Climate change is totally real. I'm kidding. That was a joke. Don't fucking rip me limb from limb. I made a joke. Actually, don't fuck it. Rip me limb from limb so I know who to ban, bro. I'm gonna start banning the fucking pussies who don't take jokes anymore. That's what we should be doing. I like that. A genius? Yeah, I might be a genius. What are you gonna do about it? Play Coconut Mall because Waves loves nuts. I don't know, bro. Waves figures out names of Pokemon out almost 10 years later. No, I don't understand why motherfuckers. I just don't like. Yo, dude, I don't understand why people think so damn deep about Pokemon names. I was like, oh, it's called Kamala. Okay, I don't think about why the fuck it's called Kamala. I don't think about why the fuck it's called a weird ear. I'm just like, oh, that's its name. I don't question why your name is Logan Panda 312. Why the fuck is there 312? Why do you got numbers in your name, bro? You're a fucking weirdo. No, I don't think about that shit. You know what? I'm just like, okay, it's Logan Panda. All right, it's Kamala. But then when I'm like, oh, hey, it's called Kamala because it's a koala in a coma, everybody acts like I'm fucking stupid for not noticing that. Y'all need to get some pussy if you think I'm stupid for not knowing that. Like, you spent too much time playing Pokemon if you think I'm stupid for not fucking knowing that. Period, T. I didn't snap my fingers at all there, but on God, girl. You're stupid, not because of that. You can't even follow basic instructions like keeping individuals permabans. What's up, Undertale? Hey, gamer. And there is no Queen of England. Yeah, isn't there a king now? Or what's the lore? I actually don't know. I actually don't know. I'm gonna move forward. Just want to do it for 2-3 years in case I get polyps? Poly PS in my stomach. What is poly PS? What is that? Where the hell are you from that says lollies? Okay, well, for starters, Storm, it says lollies on the box, but I think I'm just too internet coded because that's not what lolly means, and I don't want to call it that. I like ice pops. Ice pops makes more sense. And some freaky shit. Blame England for language differences. We could just blame England, period. Let's just blame the French, honestly. I think if we're gonna blame somebody, we should definitely blame the French. Bots chat. You look like that one ninja meme. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but I'll take it, one. Hey, silly, thank you for the like. I appreciate it, dude. Wave trying to get canceled? Fuck it, bro. Somebody tried to cancel me once. Let's run it back for one time. Be nice to your elders, guys. Who was the elder in question here? I had to rebuy Minecraft. Yeah, that's so lame, dude. I think the way that Minecraft is set up now, like Java Minecraft, is so dumb. You need to like log into this account and then sign up for this and then memorize this password and then backup log in this account and then get the passcode SMS to your number just to log into a fucking 20-year-old video game. Like, why is it so fucking complicated? Why can't I just click download Minecraft and play? Why do I gotta do all this extra bullshit, bro? That shit drives me nuts because shit like that happens all the time. It's so lame. Like, motherfuckers lose their account all the time because of that shit. I've had to rebuy Minecraft, I think, 3 times. Because it's just ridiculous. What's up, Harley? Hey, gamer. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, and Oshawaves because he loved Mudkip and Did. I don't love... Well, Mudkip's like... I don't know. Mudkip's my favorite starter, but... I don't know about all that. Would getting dick work? No, chat, why the fuck you guys so like... Why do you guys keep jumping to getting dick, bro? Like, if you want dick, you want dick. That's okay. But, like... Chat, we're playing Pokemon, man. And I don't want dick, so... So, what... Are we projecting? What's the dealio? If you think you're stupid because of that, just remember I forgot Pikachu was the mascot. That's true. Whenever you feel like you're stupid, chat, remember there's always somebody stupider out there. For example, commentator 1. Don't worry, Waves. It took me like a month ago to realize Nebby Cosmo's nickname is based off the word nebula. Oh! See, I didn't know that either because I don't think too deep into it. It's like, okay, because it's a fucking children's game. It was like, okay, Nebby. I don't know why it's called Nebby, but it's called Nebby. But Nebby being based on the word nebula, that's cool. That's cool. You don't think a general? Sir Pippi 200, get a fucking job. Period. Fuck France? I mean, if you want, bro. If you want to, and I feel like it'd be kind of hard to, you know, dig down a whole country, but if you're really that dedicated, I feel like you could do anything. Yeah, always blaming the French, SMH. Yeah, sorry, Amber. It's always your fault, bro. High key. And whenever I have a problem, I just want to blame Amber. And life is fine. I just want you to find this Popplio. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Just give me this damn Popplio. Eiffel Tower, the Eiffel Tower. Oh, that's crazy work, dog. Waves is a straight male confirmed on stream. Yes. It is. Chat, I'm just saying, if you call me gay when I'm not, that's the same thing as me calling a transgender girl a boy. So, like, either it's completely fair game or none of it's allowed. So make up your minds. I play by your guys' rules, but like, I swear to God, the rules always be changing, bro. Like, why is it okay to call a straight man gay, but it's not okay to call a gay guy straight? What's the dealio with that, bro? Why is there a double standard? Like, I'm homophobic if I say that, but you're perfectly fine if you don't. What are we doing, twin? What are we doing, twin? Either all kinds of phobia jokes are on the table, fair game, or none of them are. All right. Dude, last night he made me set a line for his heating pack because I was stoned as shit playing video games and you were just sitting there doing nothing, so I made you useful. What do you want me to do about that, bro? I was fried out of my fucking mind playing Black Ops 2 for like 6 hours straight. All right, and you were just sitting there. I was playing my own video games. You didn't say a word. And when I asked what you were doing, you said nothing. You were doing nothing. So Girls trans. Yo, what the fuck, Celine? That's crazy, twin. Well, the reason is because you're Oshawaves and only Chet is allowed to make fun of you, not the other way around. This is true, but only to an extent. I agree that it's true, but like whenever I say something back, it's bad PR, it's controversial, and then everybody's like, oh my god, Oshawaves, you're homophobic and transphobic and this phobic and that phobic. Like, no, I'm not scared of gay people. I'm not scared. It's okay. My timbers aren't shivered when you tell me that you kiss boys as a boy. Like, that's cool, Swin. I'm happy for you. That's my problem. I don't give a fuck if you guys make fun of me. My problem is when I go to do it back, I'm a homophobe or I'm a transphobe or I'm this phobe or that phobe, and it's stupid. We're just done with this shit, damn. Oh my fucking god, I am so sick of your, I don't care if it's your, or you are. Can everyone stop correcting me? Tater started this, and it's so damn annoying. Damn, bro. Rory kind of just clocked your shit, chat. Rory low-key just kind of clocked y'all's shit, bro. I'm scared of gay people. I'm bi. Yeah, bi yourself, maybe. It's like people with headcanons for stuff that's low-key bullshit most of the time. True. Can we just obliterate headcanons? I think the world would be an infinitely better place if headcanons didn't exist. Because headcanons are just enabling delusion. Headcanons are quite literally living in your own universe and your own reality, which is also known as delusion. And delusion is bad. So I think we should just nuke headcanons altogether. Retweet what I came back to. Hi, Kage. I'm just scared in general. Take the crazy pills? I should take some crazy pills. That'd be a good idea. Headcanon should never exist for real people. I don't disagree with that. I don't think this should necessarily exist, period. Because if I create a character, if I create a fictional little guy, let's name him Blinky, all right? Blinky is this little happy little fella. He's a little slime. He just be bouncing around and shit. And he lives in his own little world. And then some motherfucker makes a headcanon that Blinky is gay and he's aggressively making out with his best friend Gerald. And it's all sexual and weird and gross. Meanwhile, Blinky was just meant to be a silly little guy hopping around the world of Terraria as a slime. See why headcanons suck now, chat? This cute, innocent little guy named Blinky was just bouncing around, doing his little thing, hanging out, has now been sexualized because of headcanons. I had a Blinky likes men. I headcanon my cannon put to your head. And then I pull the trigger. That's my headcanon. Where my Gloria I actively swear while poke. Who the hell is Gloria? Pandora, thank you for the shine light coming. Oh, do you think if I rejoin the comments if I can message a mod or the owner somehow to get my base back? Probably. You might need to like verify a thing or two. You know what I mean? Just because it's really easy. Because like somebody could just make Oshawaves 2 and then message us who would be like, hey, I'm Oshawaves, I swear. I just lost my account. I want my stuff back. So because of that, they might have to. However, if you verified your Discord, like if you on your main account linked your Discord to that account on the server, like in their Discord server, they will be able to see that, oh, okay, this user, you, who's linked to this account is saying they don't have it anymore, and this is them now. Whereas if you didn't, then you could just be a random person posing as what would be you. So you might need to do some verification, but I definitely don't think, what's it called? That would be much of a process. Because I don't believe like you had, like if you just want your base back, like that's not much. You know what I mean? Bum, bum. And they can easily just edit the permissions of the base. Just grant you house privileges on the claimed area, easy peasy. Yes, I want Popplio. Periodic Mr. Waves, we all believe today. No, there's no dick freeing in this Twitch chat. Because I don't know how long I'm streaming for today. Real question for you, Oshawaves. Would you rather a ray gun Mark II or world peace? Low-key a Mark II, bro. Honestly, I'd take a Mark II. Because the Mark II could then acquire world peace by allowing me to rule the world. You know what I mean? Like, dude, if I were to just pull up to, like, the beaches of Normandy and they see that I got the Mark II, bro, what are they gonna do? shoot me with their regular guns? I got a Mark II, bro. Are you kidding? The fuck are you gonna do, twin? And I could just forcefully make world peace by, you know, taking over everything. And then easy peasy lemon squeezy. Putin can do whatever he wants as long as I have a Mark II. That's what I'm saying, bro. Putin is dick in your mouth. Got him, chat. Now, y'all seen AOT, bro? World peace is just like, it's just delaying the inevitable, bro. Unfortunately, the sad reality is we're human beings. We're meant to destroy one another. World peace will never be achievable. And if it is achievable for a small period of time. Because our lifespans are so short that inevitably we could achieve world peace, and then 60 years later, when everybody else who once maintained that world peace is now dead, expired, they despawned, new people will take their place, and those new people are gonna have new ideas, new ambitions, new opinions, new morals, and new goals and dreams, and those are going to overlap with other human beings from the other nations who also have their places replaced by newer generations, and ultimately it's inevitable. The only ultimate way for world peace to be possible is for the higher ups to be what's the word, immortal, the people in control to be everlasting, and then that causes other problems, because, well, if they're everlasting and, you know, world peace is achieved but everybody is miserable, then it's like, well, everybody's just permanently miserable. That's the duality of being human. Welcome to Oshawaves philosophy class. Aga, smile. Appreciate the lark, Poopy. Good luck on your hunt, Potato. Don't come on my beaches. I'm not coming anywhere near your beaches, Amber. Don't you worry, twin. Bump, bana. Bana, bam. I like headcanons when they're small and based off of real stuff. Like, oh, this guy likes sugar in his coffee canonically. I headcanon he has a sweet tooth. I would argue that headcanon is wrong. I would argue that headcanon is wrong and that coffee tastes like shit without sugar. I don't think... I feel like liking coffee with sugar does not relate to having a sweet tooth. It just means you don't like the way coffee tastes, but you want caffeine. But I see the point you're making. I'm just saying in that specific detail, get actually, Poopy. But Star, thank you for the shine like on me. Oshawaves has never gone to a beach because he doesn't go outside. True. Hear me out, Waves. On this, just read this out loud. On a scale of 6 to 7, how much do you love D? I would say negative 420. Bro, does actually me? Thank you for the hydrate, Froggy. Foggy, oh my god, bro. Froggy, when can we go back to Froggy? What do I gotta do to get you to go back to Froggy again? Cheers. The issue is that peace doesn't make money. So if everyone is equal and at peace, well, if everyone is equal, that's communism. So there you go. That's, you know what I mean? There's already a flaw there, is it's communism. World peace can absolutely. My Spotify just crashed. World peace could definitely generate money, not in the sense of like, oh, like I see what you mean. Like world peace, I like what you're saying is like kind of the opposite. It's like the opposite of world peace generates revenue. Like fear generates money, and that's true to an extent. Like I'm not gonna argue with you on that. Fear definitely generates money, but there's also other ways to generate money. Like world peace is totally obtainable, but it won't last. It doesn't matter. That's like ultimately what it means. Because if you achieve world peace, that just means that your lifetime is peaceful. But your kids, their kids, like your grandkids, your great grandkids, their lives are not gonna maintain world peace. I think world peace could totally be easily achievable if... Well, no, that's not necessarily true. Actually, I'm going to shut up on this topic because I'm very uneducated. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm actually not educated enough to form an opinion at all. I don't like sand. It's coarse, rough. I don't think it said coarse, rough, but you're close. It's coarse, rough when it gets everywhere. I too don't like sand. Fuck sand, bro. Shout out Anakin Skywalker, my goat. The first time I went to a beach, I ate the sand. It's starting to make sense now, Poopy. A lot of things about you are starting to snap together like a puzzle, if you will. All little pieces there, snipping together one by one. Sand tastes good though. There's that one guy who said Tylenol makes people autistic. I think autistic people make themselves autistic by doing shit like eating sand. But I also feel like those are the same kinds of people that would eat Tylenol like fruit gummies. Like they would be like, oh wait, hard Scooby snacks. Holy shit, I'm down. I'm not autistic, what? You like Pokemon? You're bisexual? And you're watching an Oshawave stream. When I'm no doctor, but that's 100% autism. 100% autism. World peace gonna happen as long as people have differences with religion, race, gender. There's always people who are fine with these differences, but then there's also extremists. True. Doctor like Dr. House. Maybe, I'm just saying, have you ever seen Oshawaves and Dr. House in the same room? I didn't think so, bro. I have many things. Autism isn't one of them. Neither is bitches. Eating sand is like eating a pop rock that doesn't pop in your mouth and has no flavor whatsoever. I wouldn't know. I didn't eat sand as a kid. Everybody as a kid did something stupid. I just didn't eat sand. You know what I did? I looked at the sun. Hence, like literally, I remember as a kid, I would just see how long I could stare at the sun for. That's what I did as a kid. Now, I kind of look at my parents because they never really stopped me. And I kind of feel like, you know, your kid's looking at the fucking sun. Maybe tell them, don't do that. You were dumb A child, Waves. Dude, my parents never told me no. How do you know not to look at the sun other than your parents telling you no? How the fuck does that make me dumb? That's what I mean. The lacking of knowledge does not make you dumb. The lacking of knowledge means you weren't taught the proper things because you lack the knowledge to understand it. It simply means the pain didn't hurt. And you're telling me at the concept, like at the age of 3 years old, you fully understood the concept of pain correctly. And also for the record, it didn't hurt. I would just be like, oh, I gotta blink now. It didn't cause physical pain. It was just like, shit, I can't see now. And then like, I'd be fine a little bit later. You're dumb. I guess I'm too, because I did the same thing. Dude, literally what I'm saying is like, motherfuckers are expected to have an IQ of Einstein at the age of 2. How did you not know to look at the sun? Well, everybody who doesn't know that knows it because you were told not to by somebody. I wasn't. That is it. That should have been the hint. At 3 years old, you're not picking up on hints, brother. You can't even comprehend the fucking alphabet. You couldn't comprehend the thought of a number going above 100. At the age of 3, you thought 100 was it. There's nothing higher, let alone infinite. Stupid motherfuckers, bro. Swear. That is like, that shit drives me insane all the time, that people just say you're stupid for not knowing something. How is not knowing something equivalent to stupidity? Stupidity is the inability to understand something. Lacking knowledge is not stupidity. What age did you gain consciousness? I swear to God, I was like 7, 6, around that age. I have no memories before 1st grade. Other than like brief glimpses, like small periodic memories, such as looking at the sun. Like I have a vivid mental image of me holding my mother's hand, walking downtown somewhere with a bunch of tall buildings and staring at the sun. And then I also recall doing that multiple times. I have like next to no memory prior to 1st grade. Again, other than like vivid images from being a wee fetus. Remember, who's dumber, the fool or the fools that follow him? That's a good point. Wait, that's true. Hello, Oshawaves. Hope you're doing great today. What's up, Pizza Reaper? Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. The only nice chatter in chat right now. That's not true. There's plenty of people who are just... I'm seeing a minority of individuals calling me stupid, and I'm projecting that into the entire chat. Generalizing. That's what we call that around here. That's bad. I think maybe the body would react and squint your eyes. Yeah, but I was always somebody who just, like, if you tell me no, I'm gonna do it. Like, I was a challenging kid. I was like, oh, I can't do this. Like, it wasn't more so in the sense of no. It was more in the sense of you're doubting me. I'm going to use that as fuel to prove you wrong. So, oh, I can't stare at the sun because it hurts my eyes. Well, you know what? I go from 5 seconds to staring at the sun to 7 seconds. And from 7 seconds to 9. I was improving my tolerance to stare at the sun drastically. Now, it may be a useless fucking skill, but I guarantee any of you motherfuckers, I could stare at the sun longer than you can. Maybe not Alla, because Alla said they did it too. But everybody else, you're cooks. And now you have glasses. Yeah, absolutely. But I also have glasses because my life is staring at screens. I've played video games since I was a wee fetus. Hitmon Jan, thank you for the follow, dude. Fuck, wanna know me? Also, Janos, did you follow me when I was live? You did not. Sick. Choosing to shine is like the hardest Bowen game. Why so evil to yourself? This is a cry for help, T-Cot. I have mental self-harm problems. I don't physically harm myself. I mentally harm myself. This is a cry for help, but nobody's acknowledged it yet. Instead, people laugh and think it's funny. I think you would have been great at sports with that mentality. I was one of the best motherfuckers in my school at basketball. I was. Until social anxiety hit. And I was like, oh, if I'm not the best, I'm garbage. That's what the mindset was. If I'm not the best, I'm awful. And if I'm awful, I'm embarrassing myself. So I shouldn't play. And I quit basketball. Completely. I was really good at soccer too. Dude, I was actually such a, like, I know I'm a fucking fat chud that sits inside playing video games all day, but I used to be such an athletic kid. I used to be so athletic before the social anxiety hit. Like, dude, I was the kid who, like, I ran the fastest at my school. I was the fastest runner in elementary school. That's how I impressed the hus, bro. I want Coconut Mall, and I want $16,492 in my bank account. So you help me, I can help you. 3 rounds too? That's crazy. No, if I did gain consciousness earlier, I have no recollection of any of it. I swear I didn't, like, actually, like, whoa, what the fuck? Until, like, 6 or 7. Bam, 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 bam. So, still going same amount, or same almost double over odds for rush ramp. Just find your shiny Omega Low, problem solved. I tried so hard at basketball and dodge during PE. No, dodgeball was super fun. I couldn't aim for shit. I don't know why. Ads, I guess, warning. Ads might be playing 07 to the non-subs. Yeah, no, I used to, I could never throw, like, aim properly with dodgeball. I could always aim, like, close, but never exactly where I wanted to aim. But with basketball, it was, like, fucking the easiest shit ever. Dude, I remember I had a spot, on the court that was, like, over half court. Not by much, but I remember if you're facing this way, this is the defending hoop. Half court's here, right here, like ever so slightly past the line from this perspective. I could always sink that fucking shot. Every basketball player knows they got that one sweet spot. Mine was dead ass over half court. I always could. Always. It was always like no rim. It never hit. What is that called? Is a swish? Swish is when it doesn't hit the rim, right? It just goes right in. Like, it couldn't hit the back thing. I couldn't throw like that. Absolutely not. But oh, dude, fucking jumping from there. Oh my, dude, it was such a good fucking spot. I missed that shit so much. Okay, now it got me reminiscing over fucking basketball. Fuck you guys. Hate running like so much. And once my teacher forgot me during PE because I was last in Super Fire. Wow, that's fucked up. That is fucked up. Yeah, no backboard. Yeah, no, yeah. That's what I did because I couldn't throw hard enough to hit the backboard. I mean, maybe I could if I like really hucked it, but like I'm not hucking it. I'm shooting it. You should pick up b-ball again. Absolutely not. I'm a fat chud. I play video games, and the social anxiety it's not gone yet, bro. That shit despawns like the age of like 30. And I know when I'm older, I'll regret it, but whatever. I'm playing video games and I'm making money, so life's life. Take me to LA by the weekend. Plays at the title of the movie pans over the city of Los Angeles. Okay, what's the lore? What's the title of the movie? What kind of movie are we talking about? What was it fucking substitutions basketball PE when I went against people? Damn. Bam, 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 bam. What huzz? All the huzz, Amber. What is you talking about? All the huzz, bro. They line up left, right, and center, twin. Back in the day, bro. Back in the day, they were. Your boy was a little fuck boy. I was taught my team for tennis, dude. I've never seen a school have tennis before, ever. No school that I've ever like, attended, or just been there for whatever reason, visiting, going to see friends. Just walking by. I've never once seen a fucking school with a tennis court. Ever. Running fast was the biggest flex. That's what I'm saying, bro. That shit pulled Huzz back in the day. Because it was a title. And the women loved titles. Oshawaves movie 2, Larry's Revenge. Dude, on my grandmother's soul, bro. If I ever see Larry again, it's on site, bro. I'm purchasing a firearm just so if I ever fucking see that cocksucker Larry, I can shoot his ass on sight. How many resets are you at? I'm gonna make you do some math, bucket. All right, here's what I need you to do, twin. All right. I need you to take 34.5 times that by 270. And that's roughly your number. Wave setting that crisp $2 an hour streaming? Yes, sir, bro. Absolutely. Wait, that's cool as fuck, Foggy. We didn't have that. At 11, you do a cross country race within the entire city. That would have been fire. Ooh, that's sick. Yo, that's huge. Little shiny lady for the one time. My school had one, but no one actually used it. Never seen that before. That's gotta be an American thing, I feel like. How are you this unlucky right now? I don't know, Mr. Frozen G. How about you find the shiny for me? Not to flex, but back in high school, I was hand chosen to join like a sports thing because I was so fast. Wait, that's a huge flex, bro. Hold on. Did you pull Huzz? Too busy? Clearly not. You're literally typing in a Twitch chat right now. You can't be that busy, twin. Let's go with 8 tennis courts? Nah, that's gotta be fucking... No, that's bullshit, bro. That has to be an American thing. Golden Sealed Shut incoming today? Is it golden? I thought it just turned darker blue. He blew all his luck on Kabamon Chinese. This is true. I also hit 4 Call of Duty trick shots in a day. In like one session of gaming with my friends, I hit 4 trick shots, which is also luck based. So I think that was where my Popplio luck went. Because I've hit 1 in the past like week and a half. I hit 4 in one day, and since then I've hit 1. I literally live next to Canada, Detroit. But that's America, bro. I don't give a fuck if that's close to Canada. That's still in America. Or sorry, that's still in the United States. Technically speaking, America is all of it, but you know what I mean. That is true, though. We did get really lucky. You're really right, Em, dude. I feel bad for those of y'all who didn't pull up for the Kabamon streams, bro. I know that some people here just don't fuck with Kabamon, but like, dude, you that has missed out. That shiny hunting method is so fucking fun, and we found so many shinies. I don't give a fuck, dude. The beacons are so cool now after the buff. We found so many shinies. Well, actually, not so many. We found like 4, though. It was so fun. Yeah, I missed out, bro. I genuinely am sorry. I don't like... It's so weird to me And this isn't shaming. Like, if you don't fuck with Common, you don't fuck with Common. But my brain cannot wrap around the concepts of people watching this, but not watching that when it's the same. Like, I'm still shiny hunting. It's the exact same concept. So my brain can't wrap my head around that. But like at the end of the day, it is what it is. But like the viewer count difference is insane, bro. Like we have 45 right now. Common will have like 23. And I don't understand why one and not the other if they're the same thing. Also, this game is just so far behind. If anything, I feel like the Common streams are better because we're actually finding shinies. Here we're 35 hours with nothing. So you guys are watching for shinies that aren't being found here, but then on Common when you watch this, I don't know, bro. At the end of the day, people like what they like. Like, I'm definitely not shaming. I'm just, my head can't wrap around that at all. And you nobody has, you don't have to explain yourself either because you're here. Don't feel like you gotta be like, oh, I don't know. Like, don't, I'm not saying like, hey, why weren't you watching my Cobblemon stream? It's not like that at all. Because it's not literally just one individual thing. So it's not specifically you. It is a group thing. And my brain can't wrap my head around that because it's the same thing. I was busy yesterday. No, you're all good, dude. You're all good. I wasn't live yesterday. Was it stream day? Oh, no, I know what you mean. No, like I totally get it. Like, again, and you don't have to, like, excuse yourself or explain yourself. Sorry, chat. Like, you definitely don't have to. I just, like, I can't wrap my head around that concept. That's all. Because, like, there's definitely a reason. You know what I mean? It's not, like, coincidence that, oh, just on this specific day, 19, like not even 60, 50 to 60% of the viewer base just was busy and didn't want to show up the stream. Like, definitely was not that. I guarantee you if I streamed that day instead of that, it'd be completely different. So, like, it's good though. It's not a big deal. It's just something my brain doesn't understand. But it's okay. You guys can watch in the video when the video drops, or not, or you guys can just like not and then be evil and hate me. I was gooning. Understandable. Have a good day. You don't do that during an Oshawaves stream? What a loser, bro. It's weird. It's like with YouTube videos too. To an extent, true. To an extent, you're low-key hawk-doing right now. But I feel like fuck it, full ego. I feel like I'm at the point where I can kind of upload not anything I want, but similar to Pokemon games, and they might do okay. I don't know, I'm making a Power World video. That's gonna go on the, I'm gonna make a Power video for the channel, like the main channel. I'm also working on another off-camera video. I have this really bad habit where when I have no videos to edit or anything, like any work to do, I try to compensate by recording a fuck ton, but then by the time I do have videos to actually edit, it's like 5 videos at once because I just spent all that time recording and they all finished recording around the exact same time. And then I kind of get to the point where I'm just like, I don't want to do this because I don't like editing as is, let alone having to edit 5 different videos. So then like I record a lot of it, like I'll record them all and then it's like, yeah, I actually just don't want to fucking do this. I'm just not going to upload this video. No, I'm clicking B. What are we doing, twin? But I feel like because I'm self-aware of that part, I'm not gonna let it happen again. So I definitely do want to make a Power World video. I actually was gonna make a Power World video when it first came out, and I kind of fucked up the recording structure, so I just couldn't. I mean, like I could have, but it just would have taken it like extremely long. Like I recorded the video in 8-hour increments with no notes or anything, and then I didn't end up actually editing that video until like 5 months later. So at that point, I didn't remember like anything I did for the video. So I had to write my script and literally watch myself play for the 24 hours. I watched myself play for 8 hours while writing the scripts and taking notes. And then I was like, I'm gonna be real, fuck this shit. Because then I would have had to, after going through and writing the script, I would have then have to cut the footage up and then turn it into a video. And I was like, that's just so much work for a video that's not even my, like, that's a little different than what I normally upload, because Palworld isn't Pokemon. And they're not as similar as a lot of people think they are, like, at all. I'm so glad that I see more and more Pokemon YouTubers playing Palworld, such as MJTV, to really shine a light on Palworld, because it is not Pokemon with guns. It couldn't be further from Pokemon with guns. The only thing it has in common with Pokemon is that there's monsters to catch and they have elements. That is it. The type chart is different. The interactions are unique. It's not turn-based. It's not even an RPG. It's a survival game. So it's very different to Pokemon. And I was like, well, if I gotta do all this work for a video that isn't Pokemon, at the point that was like, I was at like 2 years ago or so, I just was like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna scrap it. But I'm doing it now, 100% not scrapping it, because I got all the issues in mind to prevent me from repeating them. So yeah, probably a video coming like sometime. I don't know when. I'm like maybe a quarter done recording. I'm also doing something else too. I'm also doing a shiny only playthrough of a ROM hack. I'm not gonna tell you guys which one, but I'm doing a shiny only playthrough for a ROM hack. I'm making for a video. It's not gonna be a typical shiny only challenge, because those are included in stream increments, but I'm also working on that. Holy yappage. Hamsovich come with the raid! Chat! I hope you guys have to follow me a Hamso a follow. How was the stream, dude? Welcome on in, Raiders. Thank you for the raid. I'm sorry I missed that. You raided as in the middle of a giant fucking tangent, bro. I was just yipping, bro. How was the stream? What were you guys up to? Were we gaming? Welcome, gamers. Hope you guys are having a freaking phenomenal Tuesday. Also, what is up? Amelie. I went to say Amelie and I was like, wait, no, that wasn't you. It was you. What's up, gamer? How we doing? Welcome. Okay, let me read some messages that I missed because during my giant yipping yip. No, it is not that. I don't even know if that's out yet. That'd be fun though. People do variety and keep a consistent viewer base is amazing. Yeah, but I feel like it's ego because every time I've tried to make variety that isn't Shiny Hands content, the videos get less than 10,000 views, which is nowhere near enough to pay my bills. And you make a YouTube to make it as passive income as you can, so you can do whatever you want and won't affect you well much badly if they do bad. That is, I think that should be every YouTuber's goal. I feel like every YouTuber's goal should just be to make enough passive income to where you can upload what you want and financially be set. But I also don't want to produce low quality. Like, I don't want to produce garbage. Like, that's the other thing. I don't want to upload a video that's just not good. You know what I mean? And if the video isn't good, realistically, that is reflected in the views. More times than not, people like to blame, oh, it's the algorithm, or it's that it didn't push the video out. And there are definitely times where that like impacts the quality of your content, or like, I guess, no, sorry, it impacts the performance of the content. But the main, what's the word? The main influencer of the performance is the quality. So I don't want to be that guy, but if your videos aren't performing as well as you'd like them to be, it is your fault. That's tough love, but that's the truth. But that's like, I tell that to myself too. It's like the Emerald Sea Glass video. That video did fucking horrible. And that's my fault. Like, I can blame the algorithm all I want, but ultimately, that video was not entertaining enough to maintain a viewership, to maintain watch time, to get clicks, for it to, like, strive in the algorithm. That's my fault. So that's the other side to it too, where I'd like to make it like, I want to be able to upload whatever I want, but I don't want to upload something that's also shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, I want to get to a point where I don't have to financially worry income wise. Like, I can consistently make income based off of my older videos. But I also, the videos I want to upload, like, that aren't necessarily Pokemon or something different, I don't want those videos to be shit either. So like, if they don't do well, then that's a me thing. And it's kind of a mental battle too, because I love my internet numbers, man. I know if I make a Pokemon video, like if I make a shiny Pokemon video, I know it'll get clicks. People just click. Whereas if I make a video that's not Pokemon, then I'm not getting those clicks, or I'm risking not getting those clicks. And I like it when I get clicks, because that brings me money, and sub. So I'm a greedy whore for internet numbers. What can I say, twin? What can I say? I love editing. I have a problem getting distracted and getting started. I kind of feel like I have a problem getting distracted. I feel like that's my issue is when I'm editing, I'm so fucking bored and like 80% of the time that I get distracted. And the videos I make take anywhere from 3 to 5 weeks to edit. Ultimately, maybe wouldn't take that long if I didn't get distracted. I have jammed out a video in 72 hours. Start to finish, the Pokemon Yellow Legacy Nuzlocke video. I made that video start to finish 72 hours. From recording, like I started recording, 72 hours later, the entire video was done. Thumbnail was done, editing was done, footage, like the Nuzlocke run was done, the footage was cut up, the script was written, I voice over it. Like, I know that, like, I mentally have that capacity or that ability to lock the fuck in. Maybe not get a video done in 72 hours, especially since the quality of editing has increased, but the quality also means the time consumed also increases with it. So I don't know, maybe it's 72 hours, but I feel like I could bang out a video in a week if I just locked in, but I just cannot do that at all. I low-key am actually contemplating getting ADHD meds. You're just trying them and seeing if that would help. Bang. Also, I've seen like no text messages, so hold on. Let a homie catch up for the one time after this check. No. I wanna play Power now. Fuck you. My back hurts too much to move. Me. Bam. 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 Honest question, do you have a structure like to make yourself actually edit and work? Yes and no. I think I'm like how do I word this? As physical structure, not really. Kind of just be like, okay, I'm just gonna edit for a couple hours and then however much I get done. And usually when I go to edit, I make like little, like I'll have like a daily goal for myself because my videos aren't something I can really sit down and finish in one sitting because it does take a long time to make, especially the longer videos with how much editing, how much footage review, and how much I have to cut up. Like, it does take a while. And also making sure the audio is correct, adding filters. Like, there's a lot of work that goes into it, especially the editing part. So I kind of just like give myself a daily goal. And I think I'm really lazy. I'm a lazy person at heart, but I also think I'm well disciplined when I need to be. And I feel like I kind of live off of that, where my work structure is I do a little bit of work for a little bit and then I realize, oh shit, I want this video done in a week, and then I lock the fuck in and get it done within that week. And my thought process there is kind of like, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Because I've tried, but I can't force myself into that lock-in period without setting unrealistic goals. And the problem with doing that is if I know I'm not going to achieve my deadline, I get lazy again. I'm just like, well, I'm not gonna get it done on Sunday, so who the fuck cares? I'll get it done by Thursday. I'll get it done when it gets done, kind of deal. So, and she said, me too. That's tough. You know what? Shout out to her, bro. Shout out your sister, bro. She a real one. As long as she can admit it, I feel like as long as you know yourself, all is good in the world. Thank you for the hydra, by the way, Nezu. Appreciate it, potato. Cheers. A randomized shiny only video would be cool. Fun fact, I uploaded that to my channel and that was one of my worst performing videos for God knows how long. We have a randomized shiny only playthrough of Pokemon Black 2. I think it's at like 25,000 views now, but when it was in circulation, it didn't even reach 10. The other like 15,000 just came from subscribers who've seen my other videos and decided to check that one out. What's up, Javi? Hey, gamer. I missed the custom shiny videos. I have a plan to return to those at some point. Like when I polled in the Discord what to do, that was one of the options. This is ultimately what won because people wanted to see this more than that. But I do have a plan to return to custom shinies at some point. I want to make grandma politics. Elaborate. I'm listening. Who makes the customs? Whoever, like, the custom shiny videos are just ROM hacks. That's what they are. Acnoid makes a lot of them, but plenty of other people have made some before. Somebody in this community, not based human. made the Pokemon Black one. A group of people called Team Subbit made the Platinum one. Acnoids made a bunch that I've played so far. We still have some more to do for the channel. There's a Pokemon Sword and Shield one. We never ended up uploading the YouTube video for Pokemon Y. We streamed Pokemon Y, but I never made that a video because I was going to save that for Legends ZA, and then timing-wise, it just didn't work out, so I just scrapped the video. So I definitely want to rerun that video at some point. Pokemon X also is different from Pokemon Y. They have different custom shinies. There's a game for that. So realistically speaking, there's another like 3-4 games I can do. I'm EB. Can you read me a bedtime story? Once there was a little boy named Nightmare, 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 Nightmare. Oh wow, that's crazy, Poopy. I just got pre-fired so hard. Insane pre-fire, holy Poopy, bro. Looking more like Oshawaves today. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but thank you, I think. There's stuff like Pokemon Reborn. No, I don't want to play fan games. I have no interest in custom regions, custom storylines. Those bore the shit out of me. If the ROM hack isn't just an add-on of an already existing game, like if you're not expanding on an already existing Pokemon game, I'm not interested. That's my thought process. That's my opinion. Like Renegade Platinum, that just takes Pokemon Platinum and expands on it. Stuff like that. Now, but also the other side too is I don't want to play like ridiculously hard fucking games. Like I don't like. My issue is every fucking ROM hack now is just Pokemon Emerald or Pokemon Platinum, but the game's harder and they expanded the decks. Don't care, bro. That shit's so boring. Like I don't want to play some difficulty ass ROM hack. This would be my this would be the noise my brain makes while I'm at work. Type shit, bro. I talk to Waves more than my mother. That's a problem. I want to make the grandmas rise against one another and there'd be a civil war of grandmas and then they'll realize they're doing bad stuff and then stop and then politics. That sounds like a story a second grader made, Boomer. I'm starting to consider that you might not be old enough to be on Twitch. Difficulty ROM hacks, that's what I mean. Like I don't really care for those. Like I don't that's not interesting to me. Like I don't want to play a ROM hack where like I need to damage calc every single battle to win in a Nuzlocke. That's just like not interesting to me. I think an increased difficulty is good because I do think that vanilla games are too boring. Or like they're not too boring, but they're just too easy. I do think an increase in difficulty is definitely almost a necessity, but I feel like there's just like a lacking of creativity. I have the, like in my mind, I have a god tier perfectly made ROM hack. My problem is I'm a perfectionist, so it's very hard to work with other people because if I'm working with other people, I literally have to boss them around and tell them what to do because in my mind, ultimately, not in the sense of my way or the highway, but I would want things done according to my vision. And realistically, first of all, I don't have the time to do that. So the problem is I would need other people to do it. But if other people are doing it based off of my vision, either I pay them for it, which I don't necessarily have the money to do, or they do it for free. And at that point, they're more inclined to make their own game than to make my game for me. You know what I mean? So... Also, hello, Litton. I don't know where you came from, but...
The XW0LFDBD says if it's too easy, then why did you kill Soup and lose the first Nuzlocke, buddy?
Chat killed Soup, not me. That's your guys' fault because you guys are fucking oblivious and didn't listen to me. Also, Soup was a calculated sacrifice. Any Zigzagoon going into the Roxanne fight is gonna die, period. Second of all, we had Torchic, which was a type advantage, so I couldn't even like save Soup by switching into Mudkip or Trico because we had the type disadvantage. Third of all, we lost the Nuzlocke because I didn't have the Pokemon that I needed to keep me safe, and I accidentally fought a trainer who I thought we'd already beaten because we had passed them so many times. And I benched our Pokemon to go level grind the other two weaker Pokemon so they weren't weak anymore. And in the process, we got caught up in a mini boss fight. Have you ever been playing Pokemon too many types? I have purple. If I don't have shiny, people don't give a shit. If my videos aren't shiny, if they're not sparkly, then nobody gives a fuck. So, and I don't want to do a shiny only too many types, because at that point the focus is shiny hunting, not too many types. It's literally just like a ROM hack. It was just like literally just a difficulty ROM hack with additional types at that point. Like, okay, I thought the game was froze. If I were to play Pokemon too many types, I would be playing Pokemon too many. This top left one froze. You hate to see it. I would be playing, focusing on the ROM hack, like what the ROM hack has to offer, and what the ROM hack's about. Having too many types. So I'd want to showcase a bunch of different Pokemon with a bunch of different types. But if people are gonna watch me do that, there needs to be shinies involved, and at that point the video is shiny focused, not focused on the other thing. You can't really have a mix of the two in between. Not in a good way. So boom, 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 boom. Damn, Echo, you just fucking airballed so hard, dog. That's crazy. Holy airball, bro. I seen that shit, Twin. What's up, bro? How we doing today? 10 moves are but William Ultra Sun and Moon, but yes. I like waves more than I like my brother. Oh. I don't know if I should thank you for that. I feel like I shouldn't thank you for that, but cheers, man. Get well soon, Twin. Bum, bum, bum. I reset all these games. I don't know why they're not resetting. Are we good?
Give me back my lack of ads.
Okay, now the middle game's cooked. Bum, bum. Oh my god, another left game's cooked, bro. I'm not gonna do this. If I keep going through this fucking circulation, this game isn't working, this game isn't working, I'm gonna be real chat, I'm just gonna end stream. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this bullshit again, all because of this fucking Popplio won't shine. I don't got tolerance like that. This fucking top left one froze too. Oh my god. If by the time I fix this top right, or sorry, top right, not top left. If I fix the top right one and then another game's frozen, I'm just ending stream. It doesn't look like that's the case. Okay. Stream goes on. Thank fuck. Thank fuck. You want to play COD again? No, I have so many things I gotta do today before my sister comes tomorrow. Like, I gotta clean the bathroom, which is so lovely because my roommates don't clean up after themselves. It's awesome. It's so great. You ever had to clean up some strangers? Yeah. Yeah, it's awful. I fucking hate it here. I have to clean up the bathroom. I have to go grab a few more groceries for her. I have to finish not finish jailbreaking my week because I already jailbroke it. But I talked about this the other day. There's like a Mario Kart game on the Wii that has every single Mario Kart track, every single playable character, and additionally like some other, like some bonus content, like some custom tracks, some custom characters. Like you can fucking play as Goku. I want to get that installed because I feel like she would love the shit out of that. I gotta get that installed on my Wii. There's one other thing I have to do that's gonna take me like 2 hours. Oh, and then I also have like work to do. Like I'm gonna record either Power World or something. Because like I'm shiny hunting Popplio, this doesn't feel like work. You know what I mean? Like when it's gotten to the point where it doesn't feel like work because it's been 35 hours. So it doesn't feel like I'm working like it usually does when I'm streaming, because like eventually progress is being made. We are almost 2 days, like we're a day and a half deep into recording this, and we've made like next to no progression whatsoever. So I need to compensate that by recording something else. So it feels like my day was at least semi-productive. Productive. I know English, I swear. August, smile. Also, Wolf, thank you for the 5 months of Prime. Thank you, gamer. So I went on a giant tangent for a second. Thank you for the 5 months of Prime, dude. Enjoy the ad-free content for the next month. A cutie tootie badge beside your name whenever you yipping out the Twitch chat, and access to our emotes, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate it. Dude, I would love to get this Popplio, though. It would be so nice. It would be so nice. Hi, Waves. Long time no see. Oh, my God. What's up, Pytris? Hello, gamer. It has been a minute. How you been? What is up, bro? This one gives me my brain cells coming from the surroundings, but stream is not flip the flippy. Shout out to 8D Music. Oh, I said hi, Waves. I won't. Oh, chat. What do y'all know about Route Connector, bro? Thank you for the shine like Silly and Harley. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Holy macro was still going? Yep. Oshawaves and Mario Kart? Maybe. Sakuna, Red Shell, and Goku would be peak. It might be, bro. Thank you for the lurk cross. I know I have it. Foggy, what is it called? Can you ping me in the Discord server, like in general? Just at Oshawaves and tell me the specific name of it? Because I don't remember what it's called. I seen it on Twitter like 3 weeks ago. I was like, I'm gonna download this when my sister comes. And then I forgot about it and I didn't save it. The Wii was peak times, dude. The Wii really was ahead of its time. I'm making something with hot glue and I accidentally glued it to my fingers. Help? Cut your fingers off. Sorry, that's the only thing you can do now. You have to sacrifice your finger. What's up, Sue? Welcome on in, homie. How we doing? How we doing? Happy Tuesday. Longest shiny of the year. That's what I'm saying, bro. At this point, that's what I'm saying. Got a job, revenge all the Pokemon Sun and Moon. Shed a couple tears. I would shed a couple tears too. Not because it's sad, but because I'm sad you forced yourself to go through that. That's horrible. I hope you're doing better. I'm so sorry to hear that. I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemies. Forcing yourself to watch the entire Sun and Moon anime, that sounds like mental torture. I hope you're doing better, bro. Generally, like, don't be, you know, there are people in this community who can help you. You're not alone, bro. If you need to talk to somebody, like, you're not alone, all right? Keep that in mind. I missed something. I'm back. My phone died. Well. Mr. Commentator, what's up, dude? Welcome back on me. Like that thing. Oh, wow. Good luck, bro. What do you have for encounters? Dude, what? Pokemon Sun and Moon is great. Oh, no. You've been brainwashed. Paid by Nintendo. That's what I'm saying, bro. You've been brainwashed, I fear. We've lost another one shot. We Party is so peak. What is We Party? Foggy, Foggy, are you here, Twin? Mario Party with Mii's? Oh, interesting. Bum 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 bum. Foggy is not here. I am sobbing. I was trying to find the Discord. Oh, okay. Wait. I just didn't see you say anything, so I wasn't sure if you were here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Chat, are you guys shiny hunting right now? Type 1 if yes, type 2 if no. Thank you for the shot like Trout times 2. I was gonna say, yeah, if you're hunting, if you typed 1, what are you hunting right now? 2, I'm cobblemoning. 2, I'm playing Hades. 2, I got bored. If you typed 1, what are you hunting? And if you typed 2, why the freak aren't you shiny hunting one away? Your mom. Yeah, well, I'm hunting for my dad, so I feel like we make a dynamic duo. But I've been hunting for like 22 years at this point, so I'm starting to think that maybe it's shiny locked. W, I'm so glad to hear that, Undertale. W, bro. TCG Pocket ranked ladder. What is the dick you're using right now? What dick are you playing with? Waves is a regular dude. I am, bro. Kibo at the moment. Start as the newest UM. Ho Oso Silver. Playing Undertale. Playing Dead by Daylight. Did Dead by Daylight do another FNAF collab for the second movie? I know they had a Springtrap at one point. Did they do another collab? Oh, the hiccups. Fuck me. Brawler for some reason. Fennekin, Froakie, XY resets. Ooh, good luck, bro. Hoping for Litten. Blitzel in black and white. I was catching Pokemon from my Pokedex in my new Violet file, and the first time I encountered was a shiny. That is crazy. That is some crazy ass luck. I'm taking a break from Undertale. I keep getting cooked. Are you like at the end of the game when you fight Sans? But we get the shiny at the same time on all screens? That will not happen. 2 at once, maybe, but statistically, that will not happen. Altaria Greninja. Interesting. Thank you for the channel, like Storm. Girly Tima and Diamond, first A192 Hunt. What do you have for encounters right now? Glue is everywhere. Oh dear God. Somebody take the glue away from magnets, bro. I didn't look. These aren't shiny, right? Like, I feel like I would have noticed it, but... Top 1500 right now. Wow. Holy shit, Reeves. Okay, go crazy, bro. I'm just starting. I'm just really bad at it. I've never played, so you know what? You're further than I've ever been. I'll get better. That's crazy. Pretty much. I'd hopefully get their really rare athletic nature or failing that rare genius nature. You're gonna get the chud nature. I can tell you right now, Wolf. You're gonna get the chud nature. Wolf, have you ever played GTA 5 Story, bro? Dude, off topic, I've been watching Jinxie play that. I went to bed watching Jinxie play. I watched her play it for like 3 hours yesterday. I've never played the GTA 5 Story, but like I've seen it all. Just never played it myself, so I was watching him play it. How's the willpower going? All-time low, brother. All-time low. I don't know, Chud nature. I'll soft reset if I get that nature. IRL soft resetting a baby. I feel like that's gotta be like the longest shiny hunts of all time because it takes 9 months to soft reset. How you doing, the lightning? How are you, bro? It's good to see you. Welcome on in. They fixed the beacons. It shows all pages now. Yeah, I knew they were gonna fix that. They said they're gonna fix that today. They also compensated galaxy crates or galaxy keys. I remember them saying that they were implementing something about the existing galaxy keys if you have those, which I do, so I gotta figure out what the hell to do with that. Gotta suck on my rug. Yo, Magnet, at this point, Twin, you just need to like put the glue gun down and wait for a trusted adult to arrive. 18k resets for a random encounter in platinum? That's ridiculous. Can I say some shit, bro? Can I say some shit? You want to have a fun fucking hunt on platinum? Most slept on method of all time. Hold on, there's too many Rowlets. Gen yourself in the Poke Radar and do no chain Poke Radar hunts. Like, don't chain for it. Don't chain at all. Literally just run around the grass and just do it until you find one. It's a 1 out of 2,000 because it's still 8192 for your first chain. Right, like it's full odds for your first encounter. But if you don't, what's it called? Like if you don't find a Pokemon, like you don't encounter anything, you don't chain, and you do the Poke Radar, it's like random encounters in the sense that you don't know what you're gonna get, but also you're using the Poke Radar, so it's kind of a method. And you're getting 1 in like 2048. I think that's the odds. It can end randomly. What can end randomly? You pinged me, thank you. I can't peep it right now. I'm gonna peep it after stream, but thank you because I gotta get that set up tonight. Should I do a shiny only round, but once I get the Poke Radar, I should do that. Oh, okay. I feel you. I feel you. The radar chain. No, I'm saying if you don't chain, like, you know, when you stand in the grass and you use the radar, that's it. You don't chain anything. You go, you full odds it. I've done that for like 4 hunts on BDSP. It's like a really different way to do it, but it's fun. Because if you find a shiny, the grass patch will sparkle. Right? So like you just no chain, and that way you don't know what you get when you find the shiny. It's just a random encounter. I mean, I guess if you wanted to decide your target but still do that hunt, you just catch the chain of 1. Oh, I want Shanks. I want a shiny Shanks. So you catch Shanks, like 1 Shanks, and then you just keep re-rolling from there to guarantee yourself Shanks while still doing the full odds. Full odds. It's fun. I did that for BDSP, actually. That playthrough where I found, or the save file where I found Chimchar. If you've seen the April Fool's video 2 years ago, or last year, maybe, I don't remember. No, it was last year. I found a random shiny Chimchar and also found a shiny Starly randomly. I was like, that's the blessed save file, so I did that. I got a shiny Shellos and a Pachirisu. It's actually kind of fun. Because it's like, yeah, you know, the odds. For BSP, it's 1 in 1,000. For Platinum, it's 1 in 2K, so maybe not as fun. But it's like, I can do random encounters with better odds. It's like horde hunting in a way. Because you get 4 encounters instead of 5 every 50 steps. That's how I look at it. It's kind of like horde hunting. No chain, not on purpose, but my first time trying radar, broke my chain 20, lost chain 39, and the break was a shiny Staravia. Well, that's cool. That's one way to break it, bro. That's definitely a way to break it. When I get my platinum copy, I'll try that. The thing is, you have to cheat in the Poke Radar because Poke Radar is post-game item. You don't get it until you see the entire decks. So you do need to cheat that in, but... Or I guess, like, you could beat the game and then just do that for hunts, but... I cheated mine in to do it as, like, a shiny-only playthrough that way. Damn, my issue with Poke Radar chains is the fact that they just can randomly break. Now, in Platinum, it's not as bad because the break chance is halved. Or it's half of what it is in BDSP, so they break twice as much in BDSP. So, I don't like that part, but other than that, it's pretty fun. I don't mind. Like, I think if we do BDSP shiny only, that's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna briefcase. I think we'll just do that. I'll just cheat myself in the Poke Radar. If you sneeze, you break the chain. Yeah, I just broke somebody's chain. Get fucked. My Putty 9 and 10 are so overhated. I haven't heard anybody talk about those games, let alone hate on them. What's up, Josh? Hey, gamer. Joshy. Potato tomato. How we doing, Twin? How are we? How are we? Hey, wait to get my platinum Nuzlocke over with so I can shiny hunt. So just shiny hunt now. Free will, like, is this? Go do random encounters right now. You can literally pause your Nuzlocke to just go do random encounters whenever you want a shiny lock or shiny hunt. No. Well, at that point, you're suffering for yourself. Like, it's like that one fucking picture of SpongeBob locked behind the jail cell. He can just turn sideways and just walk through. Oh, no, not the jail cell. It's SpongeBob in handcuffs. It's literally, you were handcuffing yourself at that point. I got black white too for that. Well, okay. Bro's like, oh, I can't wait to shiny hunt. But I gotta beat my Nuzlocke first. So just shiny hunt now. No. All right. At that point, you bitching a bitch, so shut up. So the pain of doing a BDSP briefcase simulator. I will say loading time is faster, and also the launching, like the time it takes to launch the game is faster. But I still don't think I want to do it. I very much so agree. I got respect for the gamers who've done that. Mic cut. I'm just gonna eat a fucking grenade in GTA 5. On the Switch too, the resets are faster. The launch, like the time it takes to load the game is faster, and then the loading time in game is also faster. So the Switch 2 helps, but I'm still don't want to fucking do that. I'm good. I found a first encounter random shiny starter on BDSP. Like, I accidentally found a shiny Chimchar. No resets. So whenever I go to do that, it's going to be the fucking worst. Whenever I go to actually hunt in BDSP, I'm going like 5 times over odds to compensate. So I never want to fucking do that ever. Oh, my eyes hurt the bitch. Fuck. I've read online that if your eyes start to hurt when you're looking at screens, to look at something that's not a screen for 30 seconds. I'm currently looking at a Reese's box. It's not actually Reese's. It says it's a cardboard box that says Reese's on it, but I don't even know what's in that box. like blankets and shit in there, I think, but I don't know what's underneath. The fact that you can get the Starly shiny makes me not want to do it. I think that'd be fun to say that you found that. To learn a new language, which language would you like to learn? Fluently? Like snap my thumbs and boom, I'm fluent in the language, either French or Japanese. My kitty came over to watch a stream. See, I'm streaming, so I'm not gonna bark because people are gonna come be like, oh, Oshawaves barking for the camera, good boy. But just know that I want to bark at your cat right now to scare it off. I don't want to get an uncatchable shiny though. Yeah, but that makes a good story. Latin, because I can basically learn half the languages in Europe. Oh, there you go. What's up, Sheep? Hey, gamer. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Oh shit, Sheep got the change, the name change color and the badge. Okay. Kind of similar to Spanish. Yeah, I just feel like French would be cool because I'm a sap. I think the language of love is a silly little thing. Power? Yes. I think that's cliche, but I'm gonna stop that kind of stuff. So I'll do that. Or Japanese, so then I can watch anime. Like Japanese anime and know what the fuck they're saying without having to read subtitles. Hates the French, but loves our language. No, I just think it's sappy. No, shiny, bro, you have 9 games. How about your game, dog? I'm trying. Oh, Connor, you're right, bro. What's up, Swin? How we doing, bro? Poggies, what's up, gamer? Oh shit, Mr. 7 TV subscription gamer out here. That's the I haven't seen one of those in a minute, dog. What's up with you, twin? How we doing? How we doing? Good to see you, Poggies. Feels statistically impossible we haven't found at this point. I got you guys math. Somebody get out like the probability calculator. What's the probability of finding a shiny 4096 encounter shiny and 9,585 encounters? That's the math. I got my mom in a Naruto in its peak. That's heat. That's actually so heat. Until 90, yeah, it's been around that. For 2 weeks, I haven't seen like over years. Oh shit. Your brother's over. Haven't seen him in. He's over for 2 weeks. Haven't seen him in over a year. And this motherfucker's on Twitch right now. Sorry. I just want to. No, I don't want to open that. Nah, I'm just giving you shit, bro. I'm just giving you shit, son. Now that's heat though. Have y'all done anything yet? Or y'all just been chilling? Bum, 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 bum. I think you're right. It is around 90% silly. Wish me luck. I'm doing my LiDAR for a craft. You got that easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just make sure you don't use a glue gun this time. You're welcome. Pro tips from Master J Waves. What can I say? I'm what away gamer. What away just love fucking gamer. I want to get weight out style. No, this is kind of ridiculous that we haven't found it yet. Like 88%. Yeah, there you go. 88% chance to find the shiny. How the fuck do we fumble that hard, chat? He's like the only family I fuck with. That's gonna suck that you didn't get to see him a lot then, because like I low-key feel that. Like I relate to that. Everybody got that one family member they fuck with more than all the other ones. Gotta suck only seeing that motherfucker once a year. Unban request. Let me guess, is it Dragon Ballistic? Wow. How did I know? Dragon Ballistic, if you're here, type in chat right now. Oh, wait, you're banned. I guess you can't really do that, huh? Let's see. Are you still lurking? You're not. I would have unbanned you if you were, but you're not. Alright, take your unban, you fucking shud. Maybe, hopefully he's learned his lesson. Oh my god, that's crazy. Oh my god, Dragon Bliss. He unfollowed. Maybe I should ban his ass again, low key. So what do we think? Bro, unfollow. Should we perma ban his ass again? Ban, no, ban, hammer. Seems like the people don't want you here, Dragon Ballistic. Do you have anything you want to say to them, bro? Maybe some form of apology to the community that you attempted to abandon them? Bro got banned as if we don't ban people every single stream, and he was ready to head out, bro. He was ready to just abandon y'all. He's ready to move on and never talk to any of you guys again. Completely abandon this community behind him and never speak to any of individuals again. Do you have anything you'd like to say to the community, Dragon Ballistic? I didn't hit with a wave of memories for real, dude. I've been like balls deep in nostalgia recently. They did Black Ops 2 port on the PS5. I've seen so many people in FFA that I haven't talked to in years. I've been playing with Gray and Echo again, which has been so fucking fun. Black Ops 2 on the PS5 has just been my life recently, I swear to God. Which it's been so fun because like the past like month or so, I've been balls deep in nostalgia, just like watching my old videos and other people's old like 2019 MW2 videos. Like I did feel like the Vanguard era, not Vanguard itself, but MW 2019 when Vanguard dropped that was peak time. Like year 3 of 2019, because at that point everybody was good at 2019. Like the year 1, year 2, we were still learning. We were still kind of buns. Yeah, low key, like Vanguard low key overhated. Looking at like MW 22 and like Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7. Yeah, Vanguard definitely was overhated. It's still not a great game, but definitely overhated. That was honestly, like Vanguard was a lot of fun. I can't lie. It definitely got stale, but Vanguard was really fun. Hold on, I gotta get the eraser. Do your thing, twin. I apologize for my actions for unfolding and following and get Popplio right now. I don't accept this. Do better. You get one more shot, Dragon Ballistic, before we gotta nuke you again, I fear. You got one more shot, twin. Bro got a hit marker. Now hit the wall bang for the one time. That was been a ton of fun for me, dude. I've recently like locked in for Power World 1.0. That shit is so fire. When Power World first came out, Seath and I made a 24, or well, we played together. I was gonna do a 24 hours in Power World video, and I had to scrap that video because of the way I formatted it. It was awful and it would have taken way too much time to make. I think we got to like level like 25, like 30-ish, and then I tapped out. And the world I made, like the new save I made like a week ago at this point, I'm around that level again. I'm like 26, I think. So I'm not like super far into it, but it is so fucking fun. Max level? God damn! Nah, I ain't there yet. Bum, bum, bum. Doesn't really kill like that. True. Retweet, bro. Retweet on that. Shots were rough. Amen to that, bro. Also, you're guaranteed at a minimum of 40,000 soft resets. Brother, if I reach half of that, if I get 20,000, I'm just giving up on this. I'm never making a video again. I also got a server on Peaks. That sounds fun. A Power World server sounds heat. I cannot hold you. That does sound heat as fuck. Bow, 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 bow. Maybe if enough people fuck with the Power World video, we do something like that. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. You promise you won't make a video on another video again? Never again. Never. I will start shaking my ass on OnlyFans live streams. And that's how I will support myself. I'll become a strong, independent, bald black woman. And there's nothing you can do about it. Power World? What's your beef with Power World, bro? What's your beef with Power World? I'm about to chew your ass out right now, Undertale. What's the side I have Power World for? I was banished for unjust things. You said, and I quote, I am stealing your shiny luck, and there's nothing you can do about it. So I proved you wrong and did something about it. I don't think that's unjust. You called chicken, so I proved I wasn't gapping. I'm going to sleep now. Have you good Unk ala mi Nezu. Thank you for stopping by, homie. Enjoy your slumber. We'll see you around. I want to see the Oshawaves. Pokemon Elias when Popplio shows up. Dude, I see that shit on Twitter all the time. It drives me nuts, bro. That shit drives me nuts. Motherfuckers are so slow. Like, the games are so different. I hate that Popplio. I'm so glad that it's like one of the biggest games right now. Like, deadass, it's pulling like 500,000 players for a single player game. I mean, like, yes, it's also multiplayer, but it, like every single day it's got like 400,000 to 600,000 daily players. So like, I'm so glad the game's finally getting the attention it deserves. Oh, did the mic get fucked with the no? Hold on, that's happened a couple times. Did my mic cut out again? Chat, bro. Type 1 if Oshawaves gets a new microphone. Ah! Oh, sorry. It wasn't supposed to work that soon. I'm sorry. Might have been me. What was I saying? No, I'm so glad that Power World is like taking off the way Power World is, getting like 500k players a day. Because like more and more people are seeing it's not Pokemon with guns. It couldn't be further from Pokemon with guns at all. Like there were like it's the same in the sense that you catch monsters and you fight with them, but it's not turn-based. The elements are different, and you give your pals AK-47s. You can't do that in Pokemon. So Power World's better. But it's like, I don't know. I'm just glad that it's not like people are finally realizing it's not Pokemon with guns, because like it's not, and it deserves the attention. Somehow I'm getting an ad. Oh, your sub expired 3 minutes ago. Oh, 7. Guns also suck. Are they? Are they like low-key buns? I do agree that like so far from my experience, just having the pals like use their attacks feels more effective than using some of the pal gun abilities. But they said it will always say 30 USD, which is crazy, but that's true too. Yeah, that's half a Pokemon game. You're so right. I'll do the beginning. You say just, yeah, like I just unlocked the musket, so like that's where I'm at. Why do I still have the sub badge? You don't for me. You just have the football badge. Bow, bow, bow. Like the designs, or some of the designs are very similar to Pokemon, but that's my only beef. That's not even beef though. Like I hate that, like it's so like fucking stupid that if I were an artist and I were to make art inspired on Popplio, oh, that's awesome, that's so cute, you did a great job. But when a company makes art of something based off Popplio, boo, you're copying Pokemon, you're the fucking worst, I'm gonna bomb your grandmother. Like, what the fuck is the deal there, bro? Why is inspiration only encouraged when it's local artists, but then when fucking the creators of Power World, which are low-key indie devs, like they're not like some giant fucking funded company, when they make a game that, yeah, I won't, like there's totally inspiration off of Pokemon, which I mean, of course there is, because Pokemon's up here, and if Pokemon's up here, you're gonna be inspired to do something similar to that. You know, they're up here, you want to be up here, so you gotta like, oh, they're doing that, I'm gonna do this too. And then everybody's dogging on them for it. And it's so fucking like, it's so obnoxious. I can't stand it. It's so fucking hypocritical. Motherfuckers are hating on Power World because the PAL designs are inspired off of Pokemon. Some of them are. But then it's perfectly fine when your local artist with 300 followers on Instagram does it. So fucking stupid. Like that ass. It's so hypocritical and it drives me insane. I feel like Power is the only game to take Pokemon by the balls and not back down. True. Mad respect that they haven't backed down. W them for locking in. We'll see you later, Amber. Take it easy, dude. We'll see ya later. Thank you for stopping by. Pokemon wasted 51 mil on the Power World lawsuit. We could have spent that on a better Legends EA. True. True as hell. Yup. That is so real. Totally. That's, yeah. They gave the game budget 14 million, but then spent like what, 3-4 times the budget? Almost 4 times the budget on a lawsuit for a game that's not even that similar. Like, I don't compare the two games because they are very different. And like, obviously, like the other thing too that pisses me off is like, okay, I'm gonna show you guys an example of like the biggest one I've seen for Power Worlds, the most popular one. I'm gonna show you like the two side-by-side examples, and I'm gonna state my opinion on it because I'm allowed to, and I want to. Hold on. Hold on, I want to see what he said really quickly. This image, I keep seeing this, and motherfuckers are like, people are saying that the left one is just a cut, copy, and paste of Kyogre, which I think is so interesting that people are saying that because they're both based off of this. No, hold on, that's not it. Hold on, that's the bad example. They're both based off the same thing. Where is the picture of it? Yeah, they're both based off of this. Now, forgive me, I'm forgetting what this is actually called. I know it's a kind of whale, but I don't remember the actual name of the whale. But it's based off of this. And obviously, if you are sharing inspiration, if you and I were to both make pictures based off of a dog, maybe a dog's a bad example because they look the same, but like, if you and I were to both draw unique visions of a creature, and where they're both based off of the same thing, they're gonna look similar. But I feel like this just makes no sense to me because they're so very clearly different. The only similarity is that they're both inspired by the same animal or mammal or whatever the fuck sharks are. Not relevant to the conversation. So I think that's so fucking dumb. Orca, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, obviously, if you are making a creature based off of an orca and it's gonna be a water type, which I mean makes sense because an orca lives in the water, it's a sea creature. It'd be a water type. They're obviously gonna resemble one another. But it's like Pokemon doesn't own the rights to a fire-based cat. Like this one right here. That doesn't mean if I were to make a cat that is like a fire element, that doesn't mean I'm copying Litten at all. So guys, they made Kyogre from Pokemon into a real-life animal. Are they copying Pokemon? Is biology of life itself under fire? Stay tuned. The low key, bro. Go back to looking to Oshawaves looking at whales balls. Well, I mean, like, yeah, we're looking at a lot of whales balls. That's just what we do around here. We inspect all different kinds of whales balls, and funnily enough, the next whales balls we're looking at is your mother's. Nowhere close besides the middle of the body. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Pokemon actively loses money for going after Power because every time Power would suggest their game to resolve it themselves. True. True. You do what now? I said what I said, Twin. That is not shiny hunting. Maybe it is, bro. Maybe I'm looking for shiny whale balls. Hope me to read some sites from I see. It's mostly just Twitter. I'm gonna be real. That's just Twitter, and I feel like all kinds of Twitter is just cancer. But like it obviously exists outside of Twitter too, but I feel like the primary source is always Twitter. But you're very right. There's totally like a lot of fucking people that are just like the biggest nitpickers ever. I'll be getting video, like my videos be getting nitpicked all the fucking time. But hey, whatever brings me the money, baby. Money at the end of the day. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, I thought what the freak? I thought I triggered the cutscene. Bam, 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 bam. Wait, is the get canceled for going after Twitter? Oh man, no, please, not again. I'm a pro soccer player, but I'm playing with saying instead of playing with soccer balls, I play with your balls. Oh man, I'm gonna get kicked in the nuts a lot. Twitter's like the best, most accessible and up-to-date social media platform because you get Twitter shit as a byproduct. True as fuck. It's so unfortunate. You're so right. It's a sad reality. People's the place where people want their stupid takes to be heard. Yeah, I feel like everybody, like my general opinion, or like I guess the concept I've come to realize is that bullying needs to come back, because this concept of everybody's needs to be comfortable and happy has come at the cost of people being comfortable sharing their very stupid fucking opinions. Like, people should be scared. We should go back to having people be scared to say their very stupid opinions. Like, people not wanting to speak up because it's stupid. Now, yes, that there is a downside to that unfortunately some stupid ideas are actually going to be phenomenal, and those are going to get shut down. But I think no matter what you do, you're like, there's a price to be paid no matter what route you take. And I feel like the route we're taking right now, the price is not worth it. It is not worth being paid. So that's where I stand. I think everyone should be comfortable and happy. I think extremists are completely in their own category and are just outcasts to society for good reason. But that ultimately, that's a contradiction in itself, because if everyone is to be comfortable and happy, everyone includes extremists, and for extremists to be comfortable and happy, they need to be extreme. So that's the contradiction there. That is the problem. And then by that point, it's like, well, if everybody but extremists are happy, that is no longer the definition of extremists. And then you're giving power to individuals, because somebody has to decide who is and who isn't an extremist. And then from there, it becomes an unjust system, because what you think is an extremist is probably different to what I think is an extremist and every other individual here. Now, we all to an extent probably have some general same opinion, but there's always going to be those who are just like near the line. Like, you know, they're not over the line, but they're very close. And then it becomes, well, what about the people who are very close? Are they included? Or are they not included? And then the other question is, where is the line drawn? And where you draw the line is different to where I draw the line and where everybody else would draw the line. Again, the lines will probably be drawn similar, but there'd be individuals who draw the line here generally, but then some people draw it here and other people draw it here. And then the question is, why do these lines trump these lines, or vice versa? See the problem? Don't work. Unfortunately. Bum, bum, bum. What's up, Chris? Hey, gamer. What is up, potato? I would, with the exception of people with extremists for the sake of attention, drama, or other form of benefits is what I mean. No, I don't necessarily disagree with you. I'm just saying, like, there's a fundamental problem with, like, no matter what the solution is, there's always going to be some sort of problem that follows. And then there's also, like, ultimately, I feel like something that's just never considered anymore is damage control. I feel like damage control is, like, very under prioritized in modern society, because, well, damage is done and damage isn't being corrected. Hence, Twitter is cancer. But that's kind of like how it is when you encourage free speech, which I'm not saying free speech is a bad thing, but when you openly have a platform like Twitter, where it's just absolute free speech whatsoever, where very, very, very little monitored speech, generally free speech to an extent, there's always downsides to it. And then it comes down to person. It's like, are the downsides worth it or no? I'd rather free speech than being censored like in the pandemic. No, yeah, absolutely, 100%. But like, I'm comparing the situations. Like, it's not a complete and utter free speech. Like it is, but it's not, in the sense that some things still aren't allowed to be said, and then it's a matter of, oh, where's the line to be drawn? And then the line being drawn where the line is being drawn, some things slide, some other things don't slide, and it's quite literally the same situation of, well, some people think extremists should be over the line and dumb fucking opinions should be over the line, and that shouldn't be allowed. And ultimately, I agree. I feel like dumb opinions, obviously, dumb opinions in itself is a very objective term, because what I think is a dumb opinion, nobody else, or like, to an extent, nobody else is gonna 100% agree with everything that I think is a dumb opinion. And that's just my definition of a dumb opinion. What somebody else might think of a dumb opinion is could be completely different to what I think is a dumb opinion. But I just feel like the world was much better back pre-COVID. All of the changes that have been applied since COVID, like, it just gone down and down and down. And all I'm saying is, hey, it was not going down and down and down before, when we had all of these other things in effect. And I feel like, yeah, there were downsides to the thing, like to what was back then. Absolutely. Like, there are negatives, definitely. Like, there are negatives now. So I mean, either way, old ways, not old ways like ancient, old ways as in like 2015 internet, had its downsides. Nowadays internet has its downsides. I just think back then downsides were a lot better than the downsides there are now. Because it is just a reality of pick your poison, and I take old poison over new poison any day of the week. I'm a new sub. Welcome on in, dude. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. English is not good. What are you guys talking about? Philosophy, I think, is the best way to word that. It must be the awareness of the world around you is more forefront rather now than then. No, absolutely. But back then, things were very, very different. Like, you're right. Strictly in the sense of the internet, though, the internet was nowhere near as shitty of a place as it is now. And I feel like part of the reason it's so shitty now is because we have pursued this concept that everybody needs to be happy and everybody needs to be comfortable. And because of that, a drastic amount of forceful adjustments and exceptions to what once was were made. And the downsides of those exceptions and adjustments have come to life more recently in the past few years. And I just think that they aren't worth the reward. Like, that you definitely make a point, though. Like, my awareness of the world around you definitely plays a role in it too. Like, that absolutely is a factor, 100%. Cancel culture had a chokehold over life during the pandemic because there was nothing else to do except be online. That's true. Like, during the pandemic, it was kind of a different story because, like, of exactly that. It was literally like the entire world was shut down. So, like, to an extent, you were right. In that sense, I can kind of see, because the internet pre-pandemic was a lot more unserious, I think is the right word to use. It was very unserious. People just kind of fucked around and had fun, and that was the escape. But then when the entire world basically went online because of COVID, a lot of people who'd never used the internet kind of were forced to use the internet because they had no other options for, like, you know, entertainment and self-expression, blah, blah, blah. But I think once COVID ended and everybody was able to just, like, go outside and continue on their lives, they didn't. A lot of people just stayed on the internet, and it's been changed since then. A political term, but as a European individual, American media seems like an infestation that is borderline mass propaganda in a sense. Everything is about America, politics, ideals, etc., etc. My country has nothing to do with society overseas, but it bleeds through massively. That's true too. That is very true. The very true reality is that most media is portrayed, like online media, it's portrayed the exact same way that's portrayed in fucking movies, in the sense that the world is ending, it's everyone's gonna die, the world's gonna explode, and the world is just New York. It's just America. I feel like the internet is very much so like that too, where most things you hear on the internet are American. As a Canadian, I'm more impacted by American things than somebody overseas, but I can totally see how somebody overseas seeing as much stuff that I see, or maybe like even a little less, but still a large amount, would be like, I don't give a shit, bro. That's not me. Yeah, I think that's the other thing too, is that, like, because of COVID, everyone went online. That included, like, companies, and like the internet became very corporate, I feel like, after. I think that's what I think the America, or not America, oh my god, the internet just became corporate. I know more American policy in my own country by far because everything's online. Yeah, but that's exactly it. The internet is like, it's corporate now. So the internet is more than just video games, stupid fucking Google searches, and YouTube, or shit posts on a fucking social media app. It's like an actual, it's business. It's work. It's exposure for legitimate business. It was always a tool, but then it became governized. The government got involved. Well, the American government got involved, and then I feel like from there, to an extent, every government got involved. Maybe not nearly as much, but a lot of, like, the most popular online things are also American owned, so that kind of causes this unnecessary, I guess, like, not force is the wrong word, but like unnecessary presence of a lot of American things that aren't really needed or aren't related. So I don't know anything about Irish politics. I don't even know we got a new president until last week after she was elected. Exactly. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. That's what I hate about it. That's what I hate about it. Because, like, you don't go to the internet to know that stuff. I feel like I don't go to the internet to know politics. I fucking hate politics. Okay, well, none of these are, they're very out of sync, so I'm just gonna, like, slow down for a sec. Bump, bump. Oh, we got these two the top and the right side to wait for. That's when you live in the US, like, me and you have people talking about it more than anywhere else. Yeah, that's another thing too. Definitely more on the side of giving people a chance, putting aside differences, helping people regardless of certain factors, etc., etc. But when you have extremists on any side, wherever you draw that line, you have to have that disconnect. I feel like it's only the people who have problematic views on things who are consistently turmoil with the other side of similar difficulties. This is very well said. Is this fucking game frozen? Oh my god. Why does this keep happening? At least it's just one this time. No, I don't disagree with that at all. I don't disagree with that. I think the point that, or I guess, like, the part of it that I don't necessarily quote agree with is the unfortunate reality that extremists exist and you cannot exonerate them, because at that point it's contradicting the very core beliefs of giving everybody a chance, because everybody does include extremists. Now, I'm not vouching for the extremists, I'm just somebody who points out hypocrisy, and that is a huge hypocrisy point, because I feel like generally, to an extent, most people agree with that, with what you said. I feel like generally people agree with that. Obviously there's some people that don't. I feel like to an extent, even extremists believe in that to an extent. There's just like some tweaks that they would say. However, like tweaks in the wording and tweaks in the belief in a sense that's maybe more personal, like more beneficially personal. That benefits them or their religion or their whatever the fuck it may be. But yeah, that's my only issue with that is that everybody pushes for this thumbs up. Everybody can do their own thing. Everybody's happy until somebody doesn't like somebody else. And then it's the, okay, everybody can be happy, but those kind of people. And unfortunately, whether you like it or not, humans are incredibly diverse. There's like billions and billions of us. You will never get any, like, there's nothing that the entire universe globally will ever collectively agree on. So there's always going to be people who just disagree with just the fact that everybody else agrees. And unfortunately, to accept everybody is to also including the people who don't accept you. I think that is the biggest part, is if to be accepted and to accept others is to accept those who do not believe in accepting you or others too. And then at that point, if you choose not to accept those people, you were at that point going against the core beliefs of your own belief, which then causes another division between more people. Legacy media these days is not worth for information. I mean, the amount of softening of what actually happens in situations online with legacy media, it's skewed. See, I don't even, like, truthfully, like, you're definitely not wrong. I don't even bother. So there's no point. Exactly what Poggy said. I don't even bother. I don't give a shit about any of that shit. Like, I don't pay attention to anything political or anything like news media. I never watch the news. Dude, I don't even fucking watch the World Cup. Like, I don't give a shit about any of that. I just stick in my own lane, do what I want to do, because, like, it's not worth it. Even if you consume legacy media, I see no benefactor to it, because in consuming it, all it does is just portray you negative emotions and thoughts and opinions, and they're skewered. But even if they aren't skewered, which they always are, but even in the instance, best case scenario, they're not skewered, you're just feeding yourself negative information with no benefactor whatsoever, other than knowledge. But knowledge is not a blessing. Knowledge is a curse. So I don't understand why people would willingly implement that curse on themselves. Like, to be oblivion is bliss. I believe that's a quote I've heard somewhere before. Oblivion, or to be oblivious, is to be bliss. And I 100% agree with that, because, like, by not bothering or not giving a fuck about anything, you don't gotta deal with it. You don't gotta worry about any of it. You don't have to consume any of it. You just do your own little thing. And I think that's the best way to go about it. Ignorance is bliss. That's what it is. Yes. That's what it is. We'll see you later, Pizza Reaper. Enjoy the rest of your day, homie. We'll see you later. Also, what's up, Dino? Welcome on in. You about to get the shiny, by the way? Let's see, bro. Let's see. You better be fucking right, man. I've been here for 36 hours at this point. Johnson is tingling. All right, bro. Well, you know what? If this Popplio was shiny, we can name him after your Johnson. How about that, twin? Bam, bam, bam. Humans are naturally very selfish unless we pull the Madara and put the worlds. Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck that is, Foggy, but pop off, twin. There's some jealous of people who can't understand things because they just don't know stuff. 100%. Absolutely. But then, like, also, like, there's things you can still, but, like, I feel like a lot of people say and think that, but then those people still actively consume media and still consume all of these negative things. No Johnson, by the way. No shiny, no Johnson. 07. That's it, Echo. We gotta cut it off now. Release it into the wild. 07. At the end of the day, I just made education and actual interaction with a vast array of different people, backgrounds, etc., common decency to humans or whatever. I don't let certain political groups of society or socially correct set in stone morals or whatever. Like, people gotta talk to people once in a while, man. People gotta talk. I follow you to an extent. I follow you up until what you just said at the very end. People gotta talk to people once in a while. I don't understand what you mean by that. The rest of it I hear you on, though. Sorry, Aquavius. Unfortunately, you will no longer be able to sing the song called My Dingling. Because you're Johnson, about to be chopped off. Snip, snip, bro. I'll call my home. We'll call up Gray. We can organize that for the one time. We did not find the Johnson, so the tingling is no more. 07 twin. Yeah, that's crazy though, Connor. The fucking fireworks thing is insane. People gotta communicate and learn more. You learn new things all the time for new people. Learn more in general in life, I don't disagree with. Learn more in the sense of what's going on in the world, could not disagree with that more. He about to be she. Yo, if he's becoming a she, then I'm about to slide for the one time. Appreciate the lurk, Fog. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Therapy looks like a therapy session. Anything to get a shiny, man. Anything to find this shiny Popplio. We've been looking for 36 hours. In the world is in a very loose. I mean, in the world in a very loose term. Yeah, like there's a lot of cool and awesome things about the world. Like I think that's what you're referring to, like the good sides of culture. Just how to make your own inputs with a better understanding, I guess. I agree. Like, I agree. I feel like those who provide an input should have definitely a better understanding. And that's what I'm like. I think one of the biggest issues is individuals have input despite the lacking of understanding. And that drives me nuts. I feel like if you do not have the understanding on a subject, you should not speak of it. I really do strongly believe that. And that's the issue, is that people feel entitled to sharing an opinion despite not having enough knowledge on the subjects to form a proper opinion. And that is my biggest one of my biggest problems with the internet. 100%. Now, everybody, like, to an extent, I believe that everybody is entitled to their own opinion, but nobody is entitled to sharing that opinion. That is what I believe. People feel entitled to share their opinion anyways, and then their opinion is, I would say 70% of the time, backed by misinformation and large gaps of just missing knowledge that is required to form actual opinions. But I think the other side too, I think, what's it called? I like Oshawaves. Yeah, Tater, fuck you, bro. How dare you share that opinion? What is wrong with you? Here's the difference between sharing and preaching. This is true. I ultimately think the best case scenario is actually neither. I don't think it's to engage at all. I honestly think in terms of like, not necessarily strictly politics, but like those kind of conversations, like state of the world or anything politics related or politics coded, I simply think it's better to not get involved whatsoever, because I don't know a single individual as a politician or somebody who actively participates in those kind of conversations that is genuinely a happy person. Because ultimately, those kind of conversations generate unnecessary stress, anxiety, and unease. I chose a Rowlet. Rowlet at the bottom left, or at the bottom. Rowlet appearance for the one time. Is that a good opinion? Fuck you. Absolutely not, Tater. How fucking dare you say that you like Oshawaves? What the fuck is wrong with you? Chud ass number 120 less than it should be. Oh, 7 to the streak, Ethan. But hey, man, we're climbing our way back up. 7's a start. I think Oshawaves should get a shiny, so he actually thinks. Fuck you, Foggy. How dare you say that? What is wrong with you? Are you kidding me? How dare you share your opinion on the internet? What the fuck is wrong with you? You absolute fucking chud. Mods, silence that guy. Strike him down. In cold blood. Zone out for 20 minutes. Please tell me you turned the glue gun off. That's not. I said to ban I said Foggy, not Poggies. Tater, you're like 3 for 3 on misfires the stream. At least I guess I'll see your messages. Other than anything, I'm just entirely in my right to hold on. Where'd it go? To dissect and form my own thoughts. Bam. Even if I'm listening to something that's wrong, I'll listen. I don't have to agree or not. I hear you, but I also feel like there's just better ways to spend your time. Like, I feel like, especially in politics, there's so many better ways to spend your time than listening to somebody speak things, especially if they're incorrect things. Not morally incorrect, just legit, just straight false information. I feel like there's just way better ways to spend your time. I feel like even if it is correct information, I just feel like there's such better ways to spend your limited time than to get consumed into this void that is 20% mature conversation, 30% rage bait, and 50% misinformation. It's like a lose, lose, lose. 1 out of 5 times you have a mature conversation, which is fun. It is very nice to have mature conversations like this one from time to time. But I don't put myself out there, and I very much so try not to. Is there misinformation? Oh yeah, dude, that guy's pissed because misinformation gets spread all the time. I don't know why he hasn't divorced her yet. It's kind of ridiculous. That is like loyalty to a whole new level, bro. I don't care because it's not my fucking country. True. That's very true. And the sad reality is, like, that's true, and you get shamed for that opinion in society. You get shamed for that, for being like, I 100% agree, which is actually I don't pay attention because I don't give a shit. Granted, I also don't really care about my country, but Canada's got its reasons for that. But like, I'm not even gonna speak on it because I really don't want to, like, you know, say the wrong thing, because hey, I'm a content creator. Brands still listen to the words I say. I'm not gonna speak officially, but a lot of things going on in the world right now that are not in any way, shape, or form related to Canada, and I don't give a fuck about them. Mobile mod view was shit? Yeah. No, mobile mod view. I'm surprised they haven't fixed mobile mod view yet, but I guess just like, I don't know what the percentage of Twitch viewers are. Like, mobile Twitch viewers, what the overall percentage of that is. The way the UK politics is the faction election against a guy wearing a bin on his head. A bin? Like an actual, like, bucket head? Like bucket head zombie from Plants vs. Zombies? I can't be hit with a gotcha. Actually, Poggies, just one time, 2020, you said a bad word on Call of Duty. Gotcha, buddy. You're cooked. Gotcha. What away? I don't know who either of those people are, Swin. I don't pay attention to politics, let alone politics outside of my own country. I know lore, but I know very little Canadian lore. Dude, I just don't get why anybody participates in this kind of conversations, because every time they're always fucking miserable. Everybody was talking about, they're fucking up the world, and this person's ruining this, and this person's ruining that. Okay, well, let them ruin it. Don't care. Just don't form an opinion, and you're not upsetty but skitty about it. Okay, motherfucker, Call of Duty voice chat is different, and you know it. Gotcha. Doesn't matter. You got it. You got hit with a gotcha moment. You're cooked, buddy. Will it be misinformation sounding more like misinformation? Like misinformation, which it suggests that he divorced her by now. That's true. Misinformation versus Mrs. Information. Touche. So for me, I said, yup. Bye, Poggies. Your career is done for, buddy. I said your mom's getting kind of chubby lately, and VC, it's over. Damn. You said your mom's getting kind of chubby lately. I said I'm getting kind of chubbed over your mom recently. We are not the same. Yo, did you buy that song stop? I was low-key vibing at that. I want to listen to this song. Give me a banger, bro. Give me some Pokemon tunes. Nope. Nope. Oh my god, if I get one more non-Pokemon song, I'm gonna lose my mind. Please, dude, this is a Pokemon playlist, I swear. Where are they? Okay, this is Pokemon TCG Pocket, but this isn't what I wanted. That's TCG Pocket again. I'm gonna lose my mind. Conquest, Mystery Dungeon. Please. Just give me like Driftvale City or something. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna skip Ace Attorney. Anytime I hear you say people, I think you're saying Foggy. Every time you say Poggy, sorry, not people. I think you're saying Foggy and it's really weird. Foggy. Look like a Loggy. I just clicked Rowlet and then I clicked no and then I clicked Rowlet again. Oh boy, chat, we're cooked. We are only gonna do a few more checks, but just so you guys know. Someone say my name? No. Nobody did. You're getting letting chat pick your next fit, huh? Don't remind me or traffic. Shut your freaking shut up. Chud. Don't even remind me, twin. Don't even fucking remind me, bro. Look at the numbers, Mason! Mason, the numbers, what do they mean? What do they mean, Mason? Fuck. I'll sleep deprived you. On the contrary, I have like slept so much. I'm overtired every day. That might have to do with the amount of cannabis I've consumed, but I mean you haven't found jack shit. Well, what is it do you think I'm trying to do here, Caleb? What exactly is it do you think I've been spending the past 30 hours of my life doing here? Not past 30 hours, but you know what I mean. I started watching Invincible and now I'm addicted, so fuck you. I literally told you to, bro. I literally told you it's good. So, fuck you back, twin. It's peak. Period. Finding a shiny that will inevitably die. If we find the shiny that's inevitably gonna die, I'm gonna name it Caleb and hope it's a voodoo doll. Cleveland's been Poggy pretty much everywhere. True. This is true. Except for I always called you Poggies. But I know a lot of people called you Poggy. Girl gives Asha her number. Mason! The numbers, Mason! Dude, I was watching the Black Swan campaign storyline today. That's why I was late to stream. It's just peak. Any background noise? I was like, oops, it's good. Yup. Bad story. No woman would ever give Waves her number. You're right. You're right. So I'm only on episode 3 because I had to go to sleep. Dude, the hook for episode 1 is so good. It's such a good hook. And then from there, it's just like, wow. Wow. So it's like, oh no. Yeah, it's like cocaine, but for your eyes. You're cooked. Bum, bum, bum. I watched 2 episodes, and did you never watch it again, Tater? Why haven't you watched more, twin? Do you not appreciate peak? I wanted to get attached to the alien guy. Well, for what it's worth, wait, the alien guy? Oh, are you talking about the alien guy who was who was with the girl and she was helping him like stretch? No, I don't think AT means Alan. I'm pretty sure she means the Martian. Yeah, I was like, no, I know AT. It's definitely not Alan. It's the Martian. Yeah, sorry, twin. 4 ways, bro. What I'm insane. I only watch the same 2 things, but what are those 2 things? Dude, what the fuck is with Popplio? Two of my best friends online are low-key in their 30s. It's so funny to say. Damn, bro. The motherfuckers are unk. My friends have been pushing to watch Rick and Morty. I want to watch Rick and Morty so bad, but I just don't have the time. Well, my problem with Rick and Morty is the storyline is like behind the scenes. If that makes sense. Like Rick and Morty is like a gag show. It's like the fucking Simpsons. Like you can just put it on and just watch, or like Family Guy. Well, like there's only a storyline if you pay attention. Like if you really pay attention. And I don't be putting TV shows on to really pay attention, usually. Put them much together, the age difference ain't really nothing but a thing. They're very tune older people. Yeah, I really do believe that, like, once you pass a certain age, it literally is just a number. Like, I feel like once you reach, like... Now, obviously, age does not equal mental clarity. Like, I don't think it's weird that, like, people in their 20s are friends with people, like, in their 30s. Like, at all. I think that's a very... I feel like society feels like that's weird, but I don't really get why. Especially like if you've known them for like a long time. After age 30 doesn't matter, Mayo. I think like even like 20s. Like I think like 21, 22. From there, it's fair game. But like the thing is, I think honestly, it's more not even necessarily age. I just think it's more like a person-to-person kind of deal. Because like you could be like 35 years old and have the fucking mental clarity of a 10-year-old, or like a 15-year-old. You know what I mean? I cannot tell you how many people I know that are like I've just seen in my life that are pushing 30 that are more immature than I was at 16, and vice versa. Like there's definitely people like who just mature earlier, and then at that point they lose interest in the things that others their age would be interested in because to an extent they're immature. So I really think more than anything it's a person-to-person kind of deal. Speak for yourself, Fart Master 50. Yeah, unfortunately there's kind of a bit of irony in that statement there. How long is Supernatural, Wolf? I'm not a freak. Your username says otherwise, twin. I'm sorry, bro, but like you will forever be judged for your name. Also, you probably saw that, you probably say that because you're 21, 22, and I used to think the same when I was 21, 22, but there's so much growth that can happen between 20 and 30, but it's not as much between 30 and 40, if that makes sense? No, absolutely. But I still stand by the mental clarity more than anything. Like, I think there is always going to be some layer of disconnect between ages. Like, if I were to, like, hang out with somebody who's 28, there, as a 22-year-old, there is still going to be a 6-year gap. There is going to be, like, just some differences that just exist simply because of the age difference. But I do think it's those are very easy to overcome if both parties are like mature to an extent, because people could totally be like more mature than their age, and people can be less mature for their age, not more their age. You mean like you could be 22 years old with the maturity of a 30-year-old, or you could be 30 years old with the maturity of a 12-year-old. That's what I think. It's more person to person than just age, definitively. I think there's an exception. I think it's just a person to person thing. But even ultimately at the bottom line, and this is, I feel like society has lost at the bottom line, it's their lives, not yours. So ultimately, if a 22-year-old and a 30-year-old are hanging out and they're friends and they do shit together, who the fuck cares? Who are you to have an opinion when you don't know them? If both of them are happy and neither of them are uncomfortable, it doesn't fucking matter, and you shouldn't even comment on that situation. That's it. Like, ultimately, I'm just using this as an example. Poggy said he's friends with people in their 30s. If you find that weird, that doesn't matter because it doesn't involve you. If Poggy's is fine and Poggy's friends are fine, then who the fuck cares? Ultimately. I know it's different life stages, but under certain dynamics, there's a lot of people don't, but under certain dynamics, that's a lot of people don't really understand. It can be a great friendship, romantic relationship. Sure, you can disagree there. I agree to an extent. Like, I 100% agree with the relationship, or with the friendship thing. But I still think if the two people are fine, it doesn't matter. Like the relationship dynamic, I see no, like after 22, I think relationship wise, it doesn't matter. Now I think if a 40-year-old is dating an 18-year-old, that's a problem. But like 21, 22, you've been an adult for a couple of years. You've been in the ringer. You were old enough to make your own decisions at that point. From there, it's fair game. Also, the other thing too is with the existence of the internet, that's even like more. The internet makes it so people can connect easier. So like, I think the biggest issue is not issue, but how do I word this? Like, I'm not somebody who thinks something's weird because people say it's weird. So like, oh, a 22 and a 30-year-old are dating. I would think about, why is that weird? Well, it's not. I don't think it is. But I can't really think of any reason other than like, oh, they're just different ages. But at that point, like, this episode of MILF Hunters, I don't know. I'm struggling to word what I'm trying to say, but I really don't think it matters. These weren't shiny, were they? I didn't see the bottom one mainly. I was dating an older one for a couple months this year. Quite a bit older. That's what I mean. Like, if you're fine with it and they're fine with it, then who cares? That's how I look at it. Like, if you're fine with it and they're fine with it, then it doesn't even matter what anybody. Nobody else should even have a problem in the first place, or have an opinion. Sorry, not a problem. Nobody else should. And if they do have an opinion, they shouldn't fucking express it. Relationship, it's weird, and you're going to get a side eye, but that's me. And at the end of the day, my opinion doesn't matter. As long as you're aware that your opinion doesn't matter, then it's not a big deal. Didn't work out, but it was never an age-related issue. I feel like it very rarely is an age-related issue. And if it is ever an age-related issue, that's not like the actual issue isn't even age-related. It's mental state-related. If one of two individuals have a problem with the age issue, well, it's never directly just, oh, you're younger than me. It's never that. It's you're younger than me, so you're not as mature, so you're not at the stage in life that I want to be in, so my friends think it's weird. And then at that point, that's nothing to do with the actual number. That's something else. Your friends, you having a problem with your friends thinking it's weird is a problem in itself. The other individual being at a different mental state than you that's a mental state issue. That's not even an age issue anymore. That's like, you know what I mean? The number means very little when you're like an actual adult. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know who the fuck Cheryl is, Poopy, so no. Look at it. 2 years ago, a 20-year-old was still in high school doing really nothing, and a 30-year-old could be out of college completely. See, but that's even the other thing, too, is that, like, again, that's a person-to-person thing, because 2 years ago, a 20-year-old was still in high school doing nothing. There are high school people out there slinging 100 bands a month. There are individuals in high school getting 6 figures a month because they're working. There are people in high school, you're right, smoking weed, playing video games all day, every day, doing fucking nothing. But there's also people in high school working 2 full-time jobs, taking care of their family because their mother's ill. Their mother has a deathly ill sickness, and their little sibling needs someone to take care of. So in that instance, that individual is in high school working 2 jobs and is the person of the house. At that point, they aren't, oh, 2 years ago they were in high school. That is a fucking grown adult. Anime project, okay, that's just an example, but like that exists. You know what I mean? That exists. That like everybody's life is too different and unique to generalize like that. I feel like it's hard to label certain ages immature. Ages for definite people lives are vastly different. Exactly, that's exactly what I'm saying. Exactly that. You cannot say an 18-year-old is immature or an 18-year-old is mature. That 18-year-old is mature or immature based off of their life experience and how they grew up. And the hand they were dealt. It has nothing to do with how old they are. At all. I could not agree with that more. 100%. Have a good uncle. I mean, Mimi Foggy. Thank you for stopping by, homie. Enjoy your slumber. Experiences make your character not your age. Exactly. Exactly. But then again, this circles back to society, the internet thinking it's a problem because the internet expresses dumb fucking opinions that aren't well thought out. People are told what to think, not how to think, and it's so apparent. Nobody fucking thinks for themselves, but then everybody expresses their own opinions as if they thought of it themselves. It circles back to the whole dumb fucking opinions on the internet, because this conversation wouldn't even be happening if that wasn't the case. Women, have you Waves, it's in the research that women are scary and that's why you can't talk to them? There was a research study on that. That's intriguing. I seem like I can personally cannot flirt with an 18. No, absolutely. Like 100%. Like, you know what I mean? And that's like you. Like, there are people who are in very similar shoes to you that disagree with that. And there's people who are in similar shoes to you that could not agree with that more. 100%. Like, that's just like another thing where it comes down to like personal preference with life. I agree. I will forever say it. I like women that are older. I've always said that. 100%. I could not agree more. But if somebody disagrees with that, ultimately that's your life, so you do what you want, Swin. I may form my own personal opinion, but ultimately my opinion should have no impact on your life. Best thing we can give you is the AOT universe. Oh, that's tough, bro. But imagine me plopping the AOT universe. Sorry, Twin, you're becoming a Titan. You're either becoming a Titan or you're Titan fodder. Ain't nobody here being the main character. Sorry, chat. Every relationship I've had been younger. Bro's got a type. I'm old man. I give heavy main character. No, you don't. Your name is unfortunately. Your name is Fart Master, bro. You deadass are like, dude. You're a side character in a side character's backstory, Twin. Like that they're giving like a side character a little bit of depth, and you're a side character in that story. Like when the side character's talking about their mother, and the flashback is their mother talking to some dude. You're that some dude. You're not the mother and the side character's flashback. You're the dude, just the random fucking guy that the mother of the side character who's having a flashback is talking to. Sorry, Twin. Master's in the name, bro. Cha-cha. Exactly. If you have to tell that you're a master, if we can't come to that conclusion on our own, then clearly you're trying to compensate. You know what I mean? Like, if you have to tell me you're funny or you have to tell me you're cool and I can't come to that opinion on my own, sorry, Chief, you're not funny. You're not cool. If I am unable to come to that opinion on my own, there's a problem. I can't lie to you, Farmaster. Your name does piss me off, bro. I've been saying it. I will say, if you just end up showing up to stream one day and you're banned, no hard feelings. All right, let it be known as no hard feelings, but reading your name makes me very uncomfortable. So no hard feelings, Twin, if you do get banned one day, which I can totally tell you. All I gotta do is it be like in some different kind of mood. Dude, Poopy, I was heavily considering banning you for a minute, bro. We could fix your name by making you Poopy. Literally change the second P to a B and the problem solves. Really? Yeah, and I can't lie to you. The only reason I haven't banned Fartmaster is because you exist. So your name is becoming a problem now. You're now interfering. Just change your name to Poopy. Who is the best user here? Chat, can everybody really quickly type 1? I'm gonna pick. Everybody just type 1 so I can see all the usernames. I thought you were leaving, Amber. W self-report. Alpha cheese balls. I think that takes it. We got air traffic. I'm not even saying your fucking name. Commentator, Star, Khalib, Epic Dino Rolls, Poobie, Wolf, Poggiest, Amber, Starnemi, Boomer, Magnets, Undertale, Silly Guy, Win. I think Alpha cheese balls takes the winner. I think that's it, bro. I feel like that name just has aura behind it. I saw their name and went, oh shit, yeah, you're cooked. I think my name is very Twitch universally safe. No, Poggiest is like, you're up there. You're definitely top. I would say top 3 for sure. Dino Rolls is pretty, like, I would say my top 3 are probably Alpha Cheese Balls, Poggiest, and Dino Rolls. Epic Dino Rolls. I feel like I should say the whole name. I don't know Poopy is Poopy because I'm like, I understand changes to Poopy. It literally changes nothing because like if you just say his name fast, it sounds the exact fucking same. It's Poopy. That's how I say it. I was like, hey Poopy. Poopy. It's the same. So like I can't change my name for 34 days. Looks like I gotta ban you for 34 days, twin. Sounds like Booby. Yeah, and who doesn't like boobies? At this point, I'll make it Sir Booby. That's better, bro. That's definitely an upgrade. You guys don't have to change your usernames. You really don't. Unless you're Fart Master. That name, I don't like saying that out loud. That every time I say that, it makes me feel awkward. Papa Wolf DBD. Oh, shit. Bro's really embracing his unk status now. Dude, where is this Popplio, twin? This is getting ridiculous. This is redonkulous. Aw, man. He said boobies. Boobies! Boobies are awesome, bro. Oh, shit. I just was... Boobies are, like, by far God's greatest invention. Not even close, high key. Actually, cheeseburgers are up there. Damn, bro. That's like the ultimate... The ultimate ultimatum. Boobies or cheeseburgers? That's tough. I can't lie, though. Actually, bro, but COD trick shotting, like hitting a trick shot on COD. I had like an hour conversation with one of my COD friends yesterday on would you rather have sex or hit a COD trick shot? And we both came to the conclusion we'd rather a COD trick shot. You can't eat boobies. Well, you can't. I'm not. Cheeseburgers. We're not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna open that can of worms, brother. This is a Pokemon stream. Sex comes and goes. You remember a shot for life. That's what I'm saying, bro. Sex, I don't like sex for the first time versus like hitting a COD trick shot for the first time, dude. Hitting bills. That's why we talked about this for an hour, bro. 100%, dude. I'm taking Call of Duty trick shots over sex any day of the week. Cause like, you know what I mean? If you hit a trick shot with the boys, like that's like, dude, that's like a memory. Like that is such a prime memory that you and your friends will carry throughout time. You have sex with a girl and then you guys break up. You can't even talk about it anymore because y'all broke up, bro. And I feel like it's weird if you talk to your friends about sex. Maybe that's a me thing. I feel like it's weird to talk to your friends about your sexual. I will never do that, bro. Or maybe like once in conversation, kind of like to crack a joke. Especially if you guys were on the other team. My cross map shot when I was put on the other team and hit a shot on you guys while you were active EC, unforgettable, dude. What map was that on? I feel like I remember that. What map was it on? Gunrunner? Oh my god, I remember that. Yes. No, yes, because you were up top at the spawn across the map through the woods. Right? Yes. Oh my god, I remember that, bro. Holy fucking throwback. Dude, that shit was crazy. Oh my god, I forgot about that. What a fucking... Dude, this is what I mean, man. Like, I am a hype thinking about something 6 years later. I don't get like this thing about pussy. Fuck pussy. That's just mid. Dude, I take bill cams any day of the fucking week. Fuck, dude. Do I have the clip of that somewhere? I feel like I do. I feel like that clip's got to be somewhere. Like the was I was... Oh, wait. Maybe I wasn't streaming. I remember you clipped the shot, but... Fuck, was I streaming? I opened Twitch and the first thing I see is this girl streaming and her stream title is Awooga. And then it's peach emoji, link in bio, heart. And I just see her tits out, bro. 1,400 viewers, though. So, like, doing something right. She's doing something right. What's up, Dazzling? Twitch, bro. What the fuck has it become? What happened to gaming, man? I missed that shit. Clips. I feel like I wasn't live then. I'm looking through all of my clips right now. Like on Twitch. I'm gonna have to look through those, like look through those. I'm not seeing it. I don't even know if I was live at the time. I remember seeing that though. That was a fucking dude. Holy shit, Proggies. That was a fucking throwback and a half, dude. Funny, Karen Hart goes with stuff with the same. Umber has to be confused as I was max evasive it. That's tough, bro. Lock in, twin. Excuse me, I talk to women and men. I ain't a nerd like y'all. Hey, but you're bisexual? I'm like by yourself, twin. Ah. My wife dumped me and I couldn't be happier. Oh, damn. Bam. It was Hayden silently on the team. One of those clipped it. No, I remember that, but I don't know if anybody had the reactions clipped. I remember, yeah. Fuck, man. Dude, I would do anything to go back, bro. Anything to relive those times. I get a little sprinkle of it because I've been playing Black Ops 2 with Gray and Echo, so like hitting a couple shots is like hype as fuck, but dude, the daily 6, dude, that's like, I don't give a fuck if that's sad. That's definitely one of the peaks in my life. That time period was hands down one of the peaks in my entire life. I'm so glad that there's not all of it. Unfortunately, like my content was just like the clip highlights, not the funny moments or the good moments, but I'm glad that there's still pieces of a memory that I can reflect on my old YouTube channel. I got my own boobs. Yeah, I can't relate, bro. I'm a man. Man titties aren't the same as kitty titties. I killed the fucking beast. W man, bro. W lock-in. Just someone's in trouble with the shot locked emulator. No, I would be so sad. It's not locked. I know it's not locked. I just gotta find it. That's like a fire res my second run. First one was bad RNG and crits all over the place. Oh, lock into it. Don't fumble this time. With the stretch and I nearly toppled over like a Jenga tower, lost my balance. Maybe I should see other dog movement soon. That's a problem. Maybe you should, twin. Maybe you should. You hit a shot on the C4. Wait, that's fucking crazy. That is actually insane. Dude, hitting a shot on equipment and getting a kill with it will forever be some of my favorite kinds of clips. Those are so fucking fire. Dude, one of my dream clips will forever be two-piecing off a UAV. Like, I've always... That would want to be... Like, if I ever hit that, I'm the fucking best. I want to hit a trick shot on a UAV that fucking distance and then hitting somebody right after. Like, I guess it's not a two-piece. A two-piece would just be shooting the UAV out and then hitting, but, like... hitting a shot on a UAV and then killing somebody after, like, would be insane. That is a dream clip of mine. You bet the kill cam suck? True. True. Dude, they could have just... I wish they just... Instead of making a new COD, they just stuck with 2019 and just kept updating it like that. If they did that instead, they just kept updating the game, adding updates, balance changes, blah, blah, blah. They just kept that game alive instead of making a new COD every fucking year. God, the amount of money they could have made. The amount of money they could have made is insane. Because that was like the one Call of Duty I never regretted spending money on. Every time I bought a bundle, I had no regrets. I didn't feel guilty about it, but like, dude, 2022, I felt like shitty buying them or buying bundles on that game. Like the tracer packs for the snipers and shit. There's a level of guilt that came with that. Bow, bow. Sometimes it's so annoying to have boobs, though. Others drown while some die of thirst. YY was cringe. I don't disagree with that, but I take the YY cringe. I would deal with the YY cringe shit over any, like, I don't care, bro. Over any new CODs. Dino at YY Kid cringe was infinitely better than Dino at one of 7,000 fucking fire shotguns in Modern Warfare 2. Like, that game had, like, communities within the game itself. Like, you got the YY nerds, you got the trollers, you got the fucking, like, the ride shield shotgun annoying shitheads, you got the spinners, the snipers. That game could have lasted years. I mean, nowadays it's all about winning at all costs. And before, winning was always the secondary goal. Yeah. No, that's very apparent too. The amount of times people put like an FFA, like it's so cool. Like Black Ops 2 on the PS5 and the PS4. There's a lot of snipers and a lot of trick shotters in FFA, but there's so many people also that are just playing just to win. And it's so apparent. And I just don't get it. It's like, dude, I don't think it's fun. I feel like that's not fun. Like, just going for wins. I don't know. What is going on with my controls? Why are they all just going left? Oh, couple game crashes. Oh, just the top left or top right one. Good luck, Waves. Thank you for the shout, like Serp. Man, we're gonna do a few more checks, chat. I'm not sure how much longer we're gonna go for. I don't really have the best win rate with September. That's what I'm saying, bro. I feel like when you don't try, you do better. Like if you just don't care and you focus on having fun, you just naturally do better. Okay, maybe we're not doing more because these two games crashed. You know, give it a second and I'm guarantee you another game will crash and I will sub myself to sleep and it'll be the worst. I'm at the point I don't even give a fuck about time. I really don't. I'm gonna end stream and I don't want to go anymore, which is, I can tell you right now, is coming up soon. I mean, 6 sec never ever like literally lost. No, true, bro. Our sacks were fucking insane. We had some fucking goated stacks. The cheese stick is the games are now dying. What? Is this a bar? Bow, 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 bow. Bum, 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 bum. Top right game. Okay, yeah, you know what? This is gonna be the last check. Top right one crashed too. I'm low-key over it. Long time you spent on a shiny? No, I've had longer hunts, but it's like different, like Mew, right? Or Celebi and the catching every psychic video. Those definitely took longer than this, but I also wasn't using 9 games. I had one player hold on team. Everyone always performed. Everyone could clutch when needed to. It was fire, bro. Honestly, it was so fun. Like, that shit was so fucking peak, actually. Everybody was locked. Everybody was having fun. Everybody was hitting clips. It was so fun. Oh, I guess. No, actually, I'm not taking both Rowlets. Fuck you. I can say no to both of you. If you're not Popplio, I don't want you in it, bruv. Yeah, realistically, if you did multiply the timer by 9, that's how long this... Like, whenever we find it, multiply the timer by 9, that's how long it would have taken on one individual console. Alright, this is frozen, so I'm gonna close it. Last check of the stream, chat! Unless we get the shiny. If we get it, we'll keep going. But let's be real, bro. Let's be real. Let's be honest for a minute. In the bottom reload. All right. And voila. No freaking shiny. Just found a yellow Labubu. Did you just call it a Flabubu? A Flabebe of Flabubu. That's kind of funny, low-key. Can I be honest? I actually think that's hilarious. If I ever find a shiny Flabebe, I'm gonna name it a Flabubu because that's fucking peak. Alrighty, gamers. Alrighty, gamettes. We're gonna call for today's stream. No shiny, unfortunately. You hate to see, you hate to hear it. But Wolf, thank you for the 5 months of Prime, homie. We appreciate it. Thank you so very much. We'll say 5 thank you to you, homie. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here's the deal. I said this in the Discord, but I'll let y'all know right now. I am not live tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to grab my sister. She's coming in from the East Coast for a couple days. Thursday, I have to fast. Friday, they're shoving a camera down my throat. Throat goat is going to be down for a couple of days. Saturday, I don't know if I'll be live. I guess it all just depends on how I'm feeling. Post-scope. But I will update you guys in the Discord. And I did say this. Very small chance, but it's always a risk. If you guys don't hear from me Saturday, I'm in a coma. Highly unlikely. Still a possibility. I'm a shiny hunter. 1% chance. Not bad odds to me. So, very small chance. But, you know, that's always the risk of using... I think it's anesthetics. I think that's what it's called. So, yeah, if you guys don't hear from me on Saturday, I'm just in a coma. Don't worry. I'll be fine. Yeah. But I will see you guys hopefully Saturday. Hopefully. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week. It was good to see you, Poggies. Nice to catch up with some gamers. Stay safe, make sure y'all eat food, drink water, take care of yourselves, your brain needs it, your body needs it, and I would appreciate it. I'll see you guys in a couple of days, chat.